Dominic Mysterio needs to have a fucking handlebar mustache.
What's up, y'all? We're back live again. I'm on camera, aren't I? Oh my god. The internet's broken. Dominic is smoking. So bye. Everybody is having a good time as we're literally watching King and Queen of the Ring from the Sweet. What? Basically, we are just finishing the World Women's Championship match, which Becky just slapped herself in the face. What did anybody else get that? Yep. I didn't mind it.
I thought it was fine.
Okay,
it was
but
a pretty good women's match.
I think Basement hit the nail on the head when he said it was too long.
Yeah, it did not need to be that long, and it took too long for what they wanted to do. Happened. It happened at like mark 16 minutes.
It lived.
I see what they're trying to do. Like, what do you like? If Becky Lynch keeps the title, like, what does that mean for anything?
What do you have to like?
So the value I see. So I would say the value is not technically in her having the title. It's Rhea Ripley coming back, having forfeited the title, lost Dominic Mysterio, and it's like the double whammy for her, like going after Liv Morgan.
This is
it's 100%.
Oh no, she wasn't officially drafted.
She was injured. She'll okay if they're not doing it. If this storyline doesn't involve her, then this makes no sense at all. But it has to. Yeah. It has to, right?
I think what do you call it? This is the Drew McIntyre CM Punk stuff. It's waiting in the wings, and it's genius stuff, and it's one of the biggest like.
Alpha says JP and Heather are muted.
Well, we can keep Heather.
I'm running the stream tonight, guys. All right, so fucking bear with me. Don't be dickheads.
I don't know if they heard that or not. Anyway, I can't remember. God damn it! I've lost my train of thought now. God damn it!
We were talking about Liv
waiting in the wings.
Oh, the idea of like the one of the genius things I praise about the recent creative shift is the fact that they're able to take advantage of situations and moments and things and not just like drop them and be like, oh, they're injured and then just poof, everything's ended up in smoke. Like the Drew McIntyre CM Punk stuff is a great example of that. They obviously have like CM Punk waiting in the shadows, and as soon as he's cleared to go, that's where they're going to go with that match. And they have Seth waiting in the wings. They're doing the same thing with Liv and Rhea. I hope.
But it's smart because you're building a storyline for someone that's not there, so they don't lose their momentum.
The only and I think they're doing it, and thank God. The only way this works is if Rhea breaks away from.
That's 100% what's going to happen. Yeah. It'll happen as soon as she returns.
If they're doing that, I'm okay with Liv having this. She's going to get fucking destroyed. Is what's going to fucking happen.
It'll be when she comes back. It'll be like she has suspicions about Dominic Mysterio, but they're not going to like immediately just go with her. Knowing immediately, they'll like fucking lay it for a couple weeks, and then it'll build up to that turning point at a pay-per-view where he costs her something.
I also think that given the next pay-per-view, I think that the next month or two, you're gonna really start to see the cracks of the Judgment Day really starting to form and show a little bit more prominently. Well, no, I'm saying more.
I mean, we all wanted them to break up, and we all kind of wanted it to go the way that they're going with it. It just took forever to get there, man.
I know.
Triple H.
I think the only way it still goes is if Rhea doesn't get hurt.
What do you mean?
By the way, can I just say that Chad Gable fucking belly to back suplexing Sami Zayn out of a hug from his wife at ringside was fucking amazing. It's one of the most diabolical heel shit things I've seen.
So I will go. I didn't hate the match. The match itself. The matches are. I don't.
We're talking about the women's match, right? You're talking about the women's match.
I don't look. I mean, I still watch the matches. I don't. That's not the only thing I look at.
Well,
the match was good, but the storytelling with the match just really. I mean, we already knew where it was gonna go. I'm talking about the Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan thing. Still.
I was going to get there. I think the women's division has the biggest uphill battle creatively.
Yeah. I think the better that the deeper that they get, the more, because the girls that are coming in behind all these women that are top stars right now
are better.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing too is you don't necessarily want like the women's, like I kind of hate. I want some legitimacy in the women's division.
Yes.
This is why I like the NXT stuff, because they were treating the women like actual stars.
So
this is a storyline. Yeah, but when we're talking about this last match and this storyline, it's going to highlight fucking Dominic Mysterio, which kind of is not what you want to do when building like the most legitimate star. This kind of reminds me of a much better, much smarter booked Rusev, Bobby Lashley angle.
I think Dominic Mysterio turns babyface by WrestleMania, and him and his dad are gonna have one last.
I could definitely see that. I think that, and I guess we'll say it now, and it's not really too much of a spoiler for the show itself, but they did announce that at Clash of the Castle, it's gonna be Damian Priest and Drew for the world title. So I think
yes, that is happening.
I think that is going to be. I think we can all agree. I think Priest is going to lose.
It'll be a good match.
They're
both really good.
We think damn good match, but
it'll be Finn Balor. I think Finn Balor's going to cost him the championship in some way.
I think
because that's what they're kind of building towards.
I think Finn Balor will cost him.
There's something here in this entrance, real quick. I just want to point out for a second that I, again, have to. I know it sounds like I'm sucking WWE's dick right now, which hey, but there's just some really cool production things that they
do. Yes.
And there's a little attention to detail.
The chants have officially transferred to him.
So
I honestly would like them to bring in Kurt Angle as his fucking manager. I wouldn't be against it.
Yeah, it's not happening, but yes, I do hear you. Chad Gable is past.
Lay Percocet on the floor,
he's
leading
past
to the
having a mentor. I think. I think Chad Gable is past having a mentor. Now, what I will say,
a manager, not a mentor.
What I will say is, if Kurt Angle can go one more time, I think
I'd love to see that match. Yeah,
Chad Gable is going.
Yeah, I think that ship has sailed. Honestly,
it might have, but if there's an inkling of a chance, that might happen.
I mean,
I could see him get into like at least be involved in a match. I don't want to see him wrestle a match.
If it's a one-time match with Chad and they have a year to build it, like they started now, and like Kurt's training now,
I don't think you can train yourself out of like not being able to move your neck.
You are correct.
He'll still be able to look.
That right there is what I was talking about.
What did he say? I didn't hear it.
He said to him, he goes, "Remember, stick to the plan, just like we practiced. Stick to the plan." Like, and then the camera got really close and heard that whole thing. Which, again, little shit like that. I know they've done that before, but just little shit like that in the production of the way that stuff is shot. I will say this right now, and I said this to JP and Heather earlier. I won't go into spoilers. I don't want to use the word perfect too loosely, but I feel like this match had the perfect finish.
I can agree with that. Yeah,
I can agree with that.
I can't like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to use the word perfect, but I mean,
so
man, you'll see.
I made a comparison to it.
I like Bronson Reed.
What happens? I made a comparison to what happens with Sammy.
I don't hate him, but I don't like him. He's just
I'm not. Yeah, I think he's a good mechanic on the card.
So
it's good to have a guy that's like mid card, of that size that can work. But
with Bronson Reed,
that's serious and not Otis.
Yes,
I agree. I
like Otis too, but it's just like he's so pigeonholed.
Otis is comedy. Otis is well, right now they're being serious with him. Just the way, if this makes sense, the way.
My problem is Otis. Just looking at him, I can't take him serious.
The Gable thing. There's the UPC codes popping up. So, Uncle Howdy.
Sorry, I just hold on. I just pictured Otis and Bronson Reed becoming a tag team, and they call him Oats and Braun.
I mean,
they are the same size. It would be incredible.
Yeah, they would be formidable.
The Boulder Boys.
I think Otis is a little bigger.
But they're like the same shape. Is what
Bronson
I'm saying.
Reed is taller. I can tell you that much. Otis is only like 5'9".
Yeah.
The Boulder Boys. Come on, give it to me.
I'm not against it. I'm not against it. I wish they'd bring back Heavy Machinery.
Do you have any heavy? Well, the other guy's gone, so that's not happening.
Yeah. Are you sure, though? It is Triple H running it again.
I'm not saying he can't come back. He's not there right now.
It's like
I mean, shit. Eric Rowan got re-signed.
Right.
So I'm just saying he's not there right now.
Right. I think that they should bring back Heavy Machinery.
I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Sami Zayn's out there. Everyone's like,
Tucker
who the fuck is this white guy?
And help, get Otis away from there and go back to Heavy Machinery. I think it'd be great.
Yeah.
Maxine Dupree is their fucking manager. Fucking love it.
Wouldn't be against it. Anybody
in the chat that's watched the Saudi Arabian King and Queen of the Ring, what would you give it out of 10? The first match I thought was like a 6.5. It was fine. Everything was good. Okay. Nothing was wrong with it.
I didn't
I'm not even go 7. It wasn't terrible.
All right.
Actually, I would go 7. I like the booking, JP. I'm sorry.
I would like everybody to go. You guys go first, and then.
So I'm just saying, if you listen to what I said, I'm okay with what they are doing with Liv Morgan if the end result is Rhea Ripley being pulled away from Judgment Day.
Yes,
that is 100%.
I don't care about
what is
anything
happening.
Else. That is
if that doesn't happen, then I'm with you 100%. That's terrible.
What I'm focused on. Now that I can get behind Liv Morgan because Triple H has done a really good job of backstage production saying we're going to have Liv Morgan come out of the same room as Dominic. Now they're probably going to pass it off. Well, that was both were in the trainer's office. Whatever.
Are you guys kind of surprised that this didn't open?
Yes.
No.
This match?
Yeah.
I thought.
No, I'm glad it did. I'm glad this switch. I'll say, okay. Let me back up.
It might be like when I look at the whole card, it might make sense.
Beforehand, yes. But looking back now, I get why they did that.
Oh, Riyadh. Why they put the first match on TV, or why they did their first match.
But they kind of mitigated that too with having the women's tag on the kickoff.
They did do that.
But I think given the fact that the women's, so you have the Queen of the Ring next, right? I think they would have realized that like this, like
wait,
flow would go there.
No, The Queen of the Ring is not next.
What's
We're on
next?
match 2, right? Okay, yeah, you're right. There's 5 matches. I'm thinking there was 6, but the 6th, the other one was a pre-show match. So
what I was saying was, at the moment, to answer your question, Basement, look, like going into it, yeah, I was a little surprised, like wow, and then but given the way the show flowed, this was the right call.
Just because at this point, once they fired every other Indian person, they at least have Sami Zayn to like bridge the gap for the home crowd. That's all I'm saying.
But you're forgetting they also got rid of Mojo, who is also Muslim. So
yeah, they just can't stand it.
It's all about compartmentalization. Anyway,
go ahead.
What was your rating out of 10?
He
for the show?
6.5 for the first one. What I think?
We can do the show at the end. I was saying for the chat if they watched it.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. So for us, each individual match, and then we'll rating at the end.
I landed on a 7.
The first match, I wouldn't give it a 6.5, but I'll give it a 6. It was all right.
I want to give it almost like a 6.75.
I give it a 7.
I want to go right in between.
7 stars.
Yeah, I know. How close of a shave can I give a star? But no, I actually really like that. And the other thing too, and this is going back to thinking like about the booking. Now you have to tune in to see what the fuck's gonna happen next.
Yeah.
What was that camera angle?
He didn't make it in time.
There's a couple camera angles tonight that
found footage angle.
Suicide bomber.
Oh god. Explosive footage from last night's Saudi Arabia.
So I think that I think the matchup was pretty good, but more important, it was pretty solid, but it also served the point of like being the next like chapter in the story of, hey, what the fuck is going to happen now? And I just love the first thing, Michael Cole, Dominic, you idiot. Mommy's not going to be happy.
My biggest gripe already. It's a triple threat match. Why is Otis on the outside?
Well, he's sticking to the plan.
Because he's sticking to the plan.
That angers me.
Because it's a no DQ, so he can get involved.
No, but like, why isn't he just constantly involved?
I understand.
That's my guess is that
he does have discretion to kick him out.
That's true. And on top of that, watch this.
Huh? If the referee
on the knee.
He can.
Oh, he landed on his shin.
He can kick anybody out if he deems, if they're. I know it's no DQ.
I get your point there, Basement, and I can see that, but at the same time, I think they were trying to cover their asses a little bit with the stick to the plan kind of deal.
This is where I would wish, and I think they might actually do this to Triple H.
During this match, he says, "Okay, let's execute the plan."
Oh,
right.
Man,
so
that was nasty.
No, but my question to you is like, actually no, so not my question. I actually think Triple H might actually go more with redefining like what means, like what matches have what rules.
Right.
Yeah.
Where I think a triple threat match should be like weapons allowed and no rope break, but no interference. There has to be a difference between no DQ in ring and interference.
Yeah.
By the way, I did not see I only saw a beginning chunk of the Logan Paul Cody Rhodes match, so it'll be new for me too. And I heard that matchup was incredible.
It was good. I'm not gonna say that it was incredible.
I honestly forgot that match was even on this card.
Yeah, right.
Which is, I was like, all right, I got to look forward to fucking Nia Jax.
Well, you have to watch that fucking shit show.
She is not like most girls. There we go.
I will tell you this: Bianca Belair lost to Nia Jax. Just gonna say, he's
gonna say that for the next 5 years.
Bianca Belair, fucking lovers.
Oh, did you guys see the AEW spot with
Edge,
Will Ospreay, where he pretty much killed himself? Well, he didn't kill himself. It was like a botched jump over the top rope, where he just gets brained from like an electric chair.
Is that tonight?
Like, yeah, he could have been paralyzed in 2 seconds, man.
Yes.
Holy shit!
Like that has ended careers. Like just the look of it, the way he falls, That's not good.
I'm looking for it now.
Did he wrestled Roddy Strong, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but he botches it. He doesn't. He's on an electric chair on the outside. and the over the top rope jump, he gets hooked up on the top
What
rope.
the fuck is this? What the fucking hell?
Let me see. Hold on a second.
It's a no, hold on.
What did you label it as, Connor?
I didn't send anything yet. Hold on. I was just looking at this tweet that said Anarchy in the arena with the final goddamn countdown rocking the entire MGM Garden Arena while the entire match is fucking going on. What the fuck? Such a craziness.
This was an okay match too, because
This was up there for me as far as like without having seen the main event. This was my favorite match of the night. Let me see if I can find this Will Ospreay clip you're talking about.
God damn it! I thought you did.
Who the hell is that guy?
Sorry.
El Bag.
Oh, I gotta stop looking down for a second.
What?
I gotta stop looking down for a second.
Are you talking basement? You said what's the movie does?
So it's not him. He's on an electric chair on the outside.
So where did you see this?
Oh, I think I see it.
If you found it, yeah.
Share it.
That is potential paralyzed. That's all I'm saying.
Well, just share it because I can't find it.
Okay, what?
I can't find it.
I believe
he moved way too early on that.
I believe this is the
pretty interesting spot.
That I did enjoy that one too, the double moonsault one where
he moved a bit too quick on the first one, but I like the spot.
Yeah, it was a clever one.
The one thing I like about this too is that it's not you throw one person out of the ring and have one-on-one matches in a triple threat.
So I don't know if I said this before, but the very first wrestling show that I do,
are you sure?
I want the main event to be a triple threat.
He was in an electric chair, which is what this.
This is the one. This is the one that Connor shared.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is the one.
Yeah,
it's the one that.
So I want everybody to watch what happens there. Like he starts his flip before he's even touched.
Yeah.
He was an ass hairs away from really doing something dangerous.
He brained himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I actually blame the other two more than I blame him.
Why?
Because the guy gets hooked up on the top rope. Look at it.
And I understand that.
And then he pushes him, and the other guy moves to the side and just fucking flops him.
So he hit him, but he barely touched him?
Yeah.
Will Ospreay.
The problem is, Will Ospreay went the wrong way.
Will Ospreay, if you let me finish, started his move before anybody touched him. It's like he dove back. Nobody touched him.
Oh, basement. Cool spot coming up, or fun spot coming up.
Oh yeah, this is pretty good. This is pretty
No,
good.
if you look at it. Oh, yeah.
Come on, man.
No, if you look at it, the guy actually initiates flipping him off his shoulders.
Yeah, he's pushing up on his legs.
And I understand that, but
now that is another cool thing.
I'm done.
So,
I'm done explaining.
You hear how crazy that crowd
like
went just now with the blue thunder bomb?
Him, that's my point.
The guy was never going to touch him, though, if you look at it.
Hold on, real quick.
He had his timing right. The guy got hooked up on the top rope and slowed down.
Yes, Connor.
The blue thunder bomb spot here, right?
Yes.
There's a very wise thing they did here. If you guys, I don't know if you guys noticed it earlier, but Sammy tried to do it twice earlier to Bronson.
And could not.
And he couldn't do it. And so then when he pulled off a simple move, even though all of us knew there's no way he's always gonna kick, everybody always kicks out of it. Crowd went fucking apeshit. And yeah, you could say it's Saudi, but like, just again, the wise, like the smart.
No, it's the way you build to like something meaning something.
Yeah,
I think
the same way with like Hulk Hogan trying to lift Andre and couldn't my back, right? Anyway, sorry, JB.
I was just gonna say that Blue Thunder Bomb is gonna win him a match at some point.
It will.
I think if he would have won, he would have beat Gunther with it. I would have fucking lost it.
I honestly think it should just be like, why can't each have 2 finishers?
Yeah,
that's my
He
point.
should win with it.
But then everybody's going, oh my god, the Blue Thunder Bomb, is he going to kick out? Isn't it? And then it's going to become that fucking. What is he?
I think he could have both.
Bomb?
Because the Blue Thunder Bomb works in, like, the Haluva Kick only works in certain situations.
yes. Blue Thunder Bomb he can pull out of nowhere.
Yes, but overusing it where he actually a finisher means a finisher. They ain't recovering from shit. They're gonna lay. This is why New Japan is really good at their finishes, because the guy that gets beat, unless it's a quick finish, is laying there dead in the middle of the ring, and they sell it all the way to the back. They don't do that in fucking wrestling anymore. The guy fucking gets beat 1, 2, 3 after getting a Stone Cold Stunner, and then he rolls out of the ring and then stands up, and it just doesn't work.
They do that. They just don't show it on TV. Because I remember seeing a dark match.
They've gotten better.
Where AJ Styles and I think Seth Rollins, because he finished the show.
Yeah.
But he got caught. There was a dark match between Seth Rollins and somebody else. Seth Rollins bounced off the rope to warm up as AJ Styles was climbing up. Or he climbed up. He was up there during the match and got knocked down and just stayed there for a count out against Jon Moxley.
Well, are you talking about the
here we go basement
where? Are you talking about the video where they beat the guy and he just lays in the middle of the fucking
I'm talking
ring?
AJ Styles stayed hung up on the top rope even after everybody had left.
They do those things, but I do remember they had one. It was a finish, and I want to say it was Seth Rollins or somebody. Go ahead, Connor. What
do you think Chad Gable? Okay, so I really like Chad Gable. I've always liked Chad Gable. I honestly feel like his push is coming way later than it should have.
Yeah,
I think it should have been at least a year sooner.
I think it should have been. I think he was always capable of pulling off the character he's been pulling off. Like, he was actually good on the mic for forever. He was still like that Kurt Angle, weird, naive guy, but like he could have done this fucking 3 years ago. I think, honestly, it's just there was no room for it.
Yep.
See, now they're gonna execute the plan. Goes, do it.
This is good. I'm gonna shut up.
This is really good storytelling. This is why I like what they did here.
I can't do it. My hand.
We got to remember all the shit. Otis is getting smarter. If you notice, he gets stuck in these predicaments.
Oh my god! If they did like a smart Hulk angle with Otis, and he just becomes the fucking professor.
But Otis is sick and getting pushed around. I'm starting to like what they're doing here with him. I fucking love it.
It's simple booking.
Yeah,
it's easy.
This is why I think it'd be great if they had Tucker come back. It would be, and then it's just, I love it.
Heavy Machinery, that would be fucking awesome if that's where it turned into.
Yes.
Notice the commentators aren't saying shit either.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. No. Too soon.
No, but like that whole segment.
They let it breathe.
They didn't say anything.
Yeah, they didn't say anything.
Right. They let it play out, which was smart. And then.
So fucking good. Sammy's really good at that shit. Like timing it almost perfectly.
Yeah. Sammy's really good in general, man. He's a very good wrestler.
Oh,
there's a lot of wrestlers who are getting their flowers now that should have gotten them
years ago.
Yeah.
So it's just catch up.
But
it was a good match.
I could not have that finish was perfect.
So but the what they do here is even almost as good as the match. And the ending. You know what I'm saying.
No, I'm laughing at just the...
No, wait.
Sherry Bush.
Wait. I fucking love this.
I know what you're talking about. It's coming up.
So good.
Love Santy. What the fuck? Even Saudi loves Santi.
for a good time call.
I think it's supposed to say Sammy.
Solid clothesline too.
He
He
took that like a
fucking jammed
champ.
him with
He took
everything.
that like a damn champ, man.
Well, you knew that the cameras are going to be on them. You know.
I like how they've okay now. Look at the crowd. The crowd's loving it. The crowd loves Sammy.
Yeah, it's going crazy.
And this is supposed to be a fan
baby.
base that doesn't like people
That was
from
a baby.
Syria. Just wait.
Oh wait, there's a yeah.
Here
I know
it
what
comes.
JP's
Here
talking
it
about.
is.
There's
Here
a
it comes.
there's a scene right there.
It's so fucking good. I fucking love this. It just adds another layer.
Yep.
To
This is
Otis.
why I like the finish of the Liv Morgan
I-
thing. Is it's
I
going to
like
continue the
what they're
story.
doing with Otis that they did with Sammy with Roman Reigns, just not on that same level.
But like, look at it. You've got different tiers of like wrestlers, and
Different stories.
all of them are having
all at
like
the same
good.
time.
But the storylines aren't like just like made by fucking monkeys.
Exactly.
In a
They're actually
room, like-
cohesive and they flow. good.
Yeah.
That's so. Like I
but do you
was saying
see
before,
who they're
like
keeping in that story because they're gonna feud for a little bit longer.
yeah.
And
As much as I'm not a fan of the next match in terms of like the in-ring stuff, I do applaud them for at least trying to tell a fucking story with it as best as they could.
They did something in this next match.
It happened.
Look, I'm gonna say this: Nia has gotten better with her heeldom. She understands what she is, and she plays on it. Before
She's
she
another
was
one of
trying
those-
to be like everybody else,
Yes.
just on a heavier. She's just they're using her right. But
You
go
know
ahead.
what she is? Whoa.
And I understand
Oh.
that.
Well, no, she's
love this
she's
concept,
not
by the
flopped
way.
back and forth as much as he has.
Nia Jax has
Yeah.
been a heel.
Yeah.
The speed concept, I love this concept.
I
By
do
the way,
too.
It's not bad.
I just wonder.
They got the
Shelf
belt on the
life
right
for
person
it.
for the fucking
I mean,
job.
hey,
Okay, so I compare it to the 24/7 title, and it's preferable to that.
Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's you're not going to see it on the weekly show unless they show.
That's
need
why
to-
it's preferable.
No, that's what
Unless it's for a title of as a significant type match.
yeah, like I don't think you're gonna see it defended on TV
No.
very often,
Well,
if at all.
You might during a Raw or a SmackDown just because
they're promoting it.
they're promoting it. You know,
I
have
could
that
see it
match
pre-show
where it's-
at a pay-per-view.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, or a
for
house show.
speed,
A
I
house
would-
show?
It's a good idea to have a belt that's like
I-
house show.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it's a house show belt for the most part.
Sure. It doesn't have to be on there all the time, but I wouldn't mind it being on there every once in a while.
JP, this is something you wanted to talk about too, right? The fact that in 2026 SummerSlam is going to be 2 nights.
2 nights. Fucking love it. What did
Yeah,
I
I knew
say? Triple
knew this
H.
was
Triple
coming.
H is trying to make SummerSlam feel like not feel like WrestleMania, but actually be what it was meant to be. Is the alternate to WrestleMania instead of having. This is Triple H booking from SummerSlam.
Are you just saying
to
that because you guys are
WrestleMania.
close
It
to
works.
where SummerSlam's going to be?
Or not
JP,
SummerSlam.
we're gonna go to
SummerSlam
both
to
nights.
WrestleMania. What?
What?
Are you gonna go to it?
No.
Why not?
Too much money, man.
Dude, you got 2
Not
years?
yet, but you can plan. Rob a bank.
Play the lottery.
Take out a fucking
Invest in this
home
stuff.
that I don't have.
I just saw a butt crack.
No, I don't.
Sell your daughter.
I'm happy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm happy watching them. I mean, yes, it would be great to see a live event.
Please
I did-
rewind to what
I
JP
did
said
in
in the
19.
mainstream.
I did during the Attitude Era. I went to a live. I went
Telling you,
to
house
a
shows are
Raw.
fun, man.
I went to a Raw, and I will tell you, it was taped. It was taped, but at the time, but it was still a really good show. I enjoyed it, but I'm not going to go out of my way
Sure.
to go to a pay-per-view unless somehow, some way, I come across some fucking money.
I also wouldn't go to it unless I have decent seats.
I
Yeah.
prefer watching.
I'm not
it
going
on
to a
TV.
pay-per-view to sit in the fucking nosebleeds, man.
I
No,
honestly,
no.
I get more out of it.
That's where I sat for
I get more
SummerSlam.
out of it watching from my TV.
Also, I feel the same way with a lot of sports, but there is that atmosphere
Yeah.
that sometimes it's just so
I think
good.
I think it is a very calculated and like you're right. It's got to be the right venue, location, especially where you're sitting.
Fucking
But
Byron
man,
Saxton.
I'll tell you right now, when I went to Mania weekend, I was hanging around with we stumbled across a group of like the European fans. Fucking hell, they are so funny and they're just a good time.
Right.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Why does Jade Cargill sound the exact same as Bianca Belair?
I say this with absolute peace and love. Physically, she looks fake. Like
Yes.
the
Like,
face
she doesn't look like a
literally.
person.
She's definitely plastic
I,
made.
I'm not saying she's not beautiful or not pretty. I like. It's like hauntingly AI beautiful.
She's not. She doesn't look like a human being.
I mean,
Fair enough.
kind of tall.
Neither is
they
Byron
both-
Saxton.
So during that promo, they both said the exact same things,
Especially the end.
Okay.
and then at the
They
end,
sounded the exact same.
And we are still your world champs, and then she goes and still.
and still,
I'm like,
and still.
come on.
That hurts my brain.
They're trying to make and still a thing. It's driving me fucking nuts. It's like
Which, I mean,
it's
has
like,
always-
it's like in Mean Girls when what's her fucking name looked at her.
The
"That's
throne
never
is
gonna be a
running for
thing."
the gauntlet.
Regina.
It's only uphill from here.
Oh, I got some bad news. Because I took a shit.
The
on my
logo's
desk.
on my head. What the fuck?
Bartlett,
Barrettology.
His ears got
So
bigger.
they really, I like what they're
Stereology.
doing. I like what they're doing with their commentators because this is the shit they do on actual TV. Like during the,
Well, this
the
is actual
commentators, they actually analyze and give their thoughts. I fucking that's what a commentator's for. And they're really
It's-
they're hitting all the points with me on commentary right now. Commentary in WWE is so fucking great right now.
Also, this is just another push in that direction of presenting them more like, for lack of a better description, a legitimate sport.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It looks.
I mean, if they're
I'm
not
gonna
going to do the
say
King of the
it's
Ring
I'm not gonna
all
say
at
it's.
once.
I'm not gonna say it's ESPN-ish.
It's close.
But
It's
Nor
really
I don't
close.
think. I don't
you
think it.
have
I
to
don't
go
think it
watch,
should
like,
be.
Like their bracketology.
I wouldn't be against
They
that.
kind of did a generic
No, you have
little
to-
thing here.
Because wrestling can get a bit fucking goofy. I don't want it to go fully ESPN.
No,
it
me
wouldn't
neither,
jive.
but I don't
Yeah,
mind
you'd have
the
to be-
It wouldn't
little-
jive with like this
but-
fucking dumb shit
but
with their
it
big ass
does-
hair.
The incorporation of having these guys that actually
Bara.
wrestle, giving their thoughts, I fucking
forgot
love
I'm on
it.
camera still.
That's all.
Was
I'm
she
saying.
talking shit to a child? The fuck
Yeah,
did
that was,
That
Jade's
was Jade Cargill's
Daughter.
daughter.
She
She got her
actually-
family involved.
She
real
actually
fast.
She did. They're trying to get her sympathy. She actually is married to a former baseball player, Brandon Phillips. I did not know that until yesterday.
Honestly, this one shocked me.
He was a really good second baseman. He played for the Cincinnati Reds. He played for the Cleveland Indians. I think Chicago White Sox.
Real quick, as far as the
He's a Hall
King
of
Queen of the
Famer.
Ring too, these the matches across the board have been pretty
It's
decent.
been all right. Yep. So I just found out that Jade Cargill is married to Brandon Phillips. Yeah. So he's a Hall of I think he will be a Hall of Famer in the major leagues. So I didn't know that. She actually, just a little history on Jade Cargill. She owns a basketball team.
How?
She doesn't need the money. Apparently,
What team does she own?
She got her husband is
There was
Brandon.
Oh, her
person
husband's
who
a
was thrown out of
fucking-
chair.
She's also like she was a fitness model for forever. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. I mean, just
Yeah,
look
I
at her.
didn't
fuck
see
shit.
anything about that. I really didn't.
She had to be, otherwise I don't know.
I just
what
knew
she was doing.
bodybuilder.
She played basketball. It didn't say anything about bodybuilding in there.
I'm like she was either she might. When I say like I'm pretty sure she was like a model She's a fitness model. I was like, I'm pretty sure she was a model promoting fitness.
But that's not how
those
she
beautiful tag titles.
That's not how she made her money.
Sorry, my
her husband
bright
and
light
her
not hit on ice.
owned the
Ciampa looks like he's.
her husband's a fucking millionaire.
Wow.
Yeah, she played basketball for college.
Who the fuck is B-Fab?
That's B-Fab. Remember,
From,
she was with.
What was that group?
She was with.
She looks like
she was with Flop Dollar and
she
fucking.
looks like Marlon Brando on the island of Dr. Moreau.
The guy that we have with Cedric Alexander.
Ashante Theodonis.
Yep, he's still there. They're getting ready to do something with him, and they're on NXT, but they're gonna do something with them. And
So obviously the story here being Nia's never won the Queen of the Ring, and Lyra Valkyria is the scrappy young rookie from NXT looking to make a big fucking splash.
I hate the Nia's. I hate the idea of this person's never won the King of the Ring.
Why?
That's 98% of the fucking wrestling world.
Yeah, but
How many King of the Rings have there been?
Fast pitch.
yeah,
not many.
Yeah, they own.
Yeah,
the team.
that's like, I don't think it's like a good narrative.
Well, there's been 23 King of the Rings and only one Queen.
Yeah.
Well, now two.
So
Spoiler.
all of the roster is not one Queen of the Ring.
Now, Lyra Valkyria is okay. She's pretty good. She's small.
Like I said, I think this is the weakest match of the night, but I still give them some props for trying.
Like I said, what they've done with Nia Jax since she's been back has been pretty
I've seen worse by both.
I don't like how Never mind.
She looks like The Rock, man. Does she not look like The Rock?
I was just about to say, I'm really surprised she hasn't jumped over to the Bloodline storyline yet.
She's not
but
going
at the same
to.
time,
I don't think
the
she
same
Shave her
time-
head and raise her eyebrow? Boom.
She's still a little too short.
they're trying to make this girl.
See, this is like why it couldn't be like ESPN. Fucking Bird showed up. Then again, that guy showed up in a cryogenic chamber in MMA.
I was gonna
so-
say they video footballers coming into the fucking locker
I was
room.
gonna say, yeah.
So I'm gonna
If
say
Tom Brady showed up like this,
I'm gonna say this right now. She is from Ireland, and she's portraying the goddess of.
the raven goddess of birds.
Yeah, but she's something like death or something like
probably it's a raven. It's usually synonymous with death or murder.
that. She's like the.
Valkyria,
Quote the Raven.
nevermore.
Though I shriek and blink your grass, there's still so many feathers coming out my ass.
She is a long-lost relative of the gobbledygooker.
Hope this match is not a bore. Quote the Raven. Oh, so more. Kick her.
The Rock says, "Man, she has perfect resting bitch face."
She does.
Look at that!
Which
Oh my
makes her
god!
so
I
great
feel like
as a heel.
I feel like I'm in trouble just by looking at her.
Well, because she's not like most girls. Dick this big.
She has a headache.
4 of them.
Baka!
Oh yeah.
The Bird Queen.
They call my head. Yo, yeah.
That's what she's saying. She put a crown on her head. I'm like, what the fuck is this bitch doing?
Well, the winner gets.
I know, but like that was just I was not there, but my mind.
She's pretty good. She's 27. I love her gimmick. Heather, I think, would really love her gimmick if she watched her. I don't know how often you watch her.
Destroy her.
Can I pay for this soda, please?
Why does she have fucking karate hands?
Whoa.
Because she's
a stubby girl.
No,
So
she's
fast.
not. She's one of those
Wow.
jujitsu.
Call. What's the matter, Daya?
It's
Okay, that was a complete lie. She has so much power, the likes of which you don't see from most men. I'm like,
No.
Carl, help me. Whoop, what you got down
just put your vagina in her face and suffocate her to death.
here? Uh-oh, fly, birdie, fly. Oh. Fuck shit. I'm a bird, bitch. I'm a bird,
you're
bitch.
5'1".
Bitch.
Oh, she's. But there's.
You know what? If I was
I'm a
facing
monkey.
Nia Jax, I'd just unzip her back. Like, look at that fucking huge ass zipper going down her back. Once she turns around. Turn around, bitch! There it is.
Oh my god.
I seen it.
And then everybody in the Saudi Arabian world would just fucking go wild.
Have you seen
So
the zipper?
everything Lyra Valkyria does not work on Nia, which it should not work on Nia because of her size.
No.
It's not like most girls.
But now you see fucking Big
Well,
Show.
she's never okay.
You
First of
you see
all-
Big Show taking a Hurricane Rana from fucking Rey fucking Mysterio.
She feels alive every time she flies, so
Yeah.
she loves fucking plane rides, I'm assuming.
Oh my god.
No.
What in the fuck is the announcers talking about? Today I feel like a
Because
giraffe.
of
Cole.
her gimmick. It's because of her gimmick.
Oh, she's
Why
going
does that
for...
make him feel like a giraffe?
Carl.
What?
He just said today I feel like a giraffe, Cole.
Because he's crane necking. That's
What?
She's 5'0" and hasn't gotten off the ground yet.
I think JP's got enough to go.
I'm fine. I don't know what you're talking about. This is all right. I wouldn't give it a fucking. What do you give the last match? Basement.
Last match was good. I
7.5
give the
for
last
me.
match, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the last match is like, well, I can't give it 7.5 because the first match gave it 7. So now I'm pushing up to a 7.75. But realistically, I think I'd go 6.75 and 7.5 for the last one. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
You
I would
thought
agree.
that one was better than the first one?
Yes.
We thought that,
yeah,
yeah,
I
we,
will agree
we,
with you on that. I'm
He
thinking,
caught up to
what was the
himself.
previous? Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. I wouldn't go 7.5.
He caught up to himself, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
wouldn't go 7.5, but I will go 7.
I just want to just take in the moment that we just all witnessed in front of
You
us. Is
did.
that
Look,
JP's
motherfucker.
consciousness caught up to itself.
Consciousness did not catch up to itself.
He's gonna chase it away again.
Oh, great.
Honestly, this looks like 2 tires fighting. Jesus fucking Christ, the rubber on display.
Oh, Michelin!
It's plugged in there.
It's the Matrix.
You know, it's
I
funny.
think it's-
I've actually been on a kick lately watching like clips from the movies and stuff, and it makes me want to do a round table of the Matrix.
On the Matrix, so you can watch the animated one.
No, just the 4 movies.
Oh
The
god!
animated one was actually better.
I've heard.
Enter the Animatrix or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
Was that what it was
Oh,
called?
oh, that's what it was. Oh yeah, I've seen that. That shit was really good.
The Matrix.
I don't think I've seen it.
What about?
Oh, it's.
I've seen
it's
all
good.
3 Matrix movies. I didn't watch the new one after you told me it was fucking not good.
Oh God, no.
Kind of like if Connor doesn't like it, ooh, it's
Yeah,
gotta be
it's
bloody
rough.
shit.
You know what's funny? I might rewatch it after eating one of the ice cream cones, and then we'll see how I
Just
feel.
let you get
No, I-
fucked up.
He just messaged me at like
Please,
4
let's
a.m.
be live on
Amazing,
Internet.
mind blowing, best movie ever made. And he's just watching a black screen the whole time. I forgot to turn it on.
This is a Duracell battery. That's us.
Mm.
Yeah, no, the fourth movie, from what I remember, was just
It lost the heart and soul of it.
it.
Well,
It
some
really
shit.
did. Like
I would say this.
the-
Most of the movies lost the heart and soul.
what?
After
No,
the first
what
one.
I was gonna say was the first one was was a work of art. Then obviously when they were like, let's pump this into a franchise, and they had to make 2 more movies.
And even the people that were stuck with it for the first 3 were like, we can't do it. I think only one of them stayed around.
There was some big, there was at least as much it was forced in terms of like they really forced the themes down your throat. I at least applaud them for trying to integrate them into the part of the bigger story, and so it was still. I mean,
the story ended.
I still enjoyed them.
Why continue?
Right, and then when
the also why did it? The fact that it turned into like fucking Jesus allegory shit. I was like,
Jesus allegory shit in the well.
Yeah, well, it wasn't as heavy-handed as it became. Okay, that's why you shouldn't do a move where you can't see your opponent. Oh my god! Oh, she's gonna remove her head.
My hole. She goes, "Oh,
hardest part of the ring, bitch."
Like, fucking so stupid. Like she's
part of her hole.
She's trying to be a meme here.
Well, she is a meme.
Whatever. So what I was gonna say was can't remember now. Fuck my ass.
We will do nothing of the sort.
I can't remember what the fuck we were talking about.
Huh?
This is so weird because the women's King of the Ring went the opposite way of the men's. Like it involved and ended up with people that I don't really like. That probably should have been in the Queen of the Ring, but like, where's all the big fucking names like that they put in the men's one? You know what I mean?
They all lost.
Which is
yeah.
So
now
this could this could be the finish.
Ow! Will we be the finish?
No, I said so. This could be the finish. Like it's weird if they're gonna have Gunther versus Randy Orton for the men's, but Nia Jax versus a newcomer and her.
Why not?
Who doesn't have a character at this point?
Who, the girl
on the main roster?
Nia Jax is wrestling.
Yeah, does she have a character on the main roster?
Yes,
not
that's
yet.
the fucking what you're looking at.
I'm looking at her wrestle. Where's her character?
She speaks.
I remember we were talking about the
They've
Matrix
had
movies.
her in a feud with Liv Morgan and Becky Lynch.
But is she Randy Orton or Gunther? Is either of them?
Is either of them what?
I'm just saying it's like they went like where I'm not saying it's terrible. It's just like I thought that's where the men should have gone with a bit more like unknowns instead of main eventers.
Well, I mean, Gunther's
He's
going
a main
into
eventer.
it.
Come on.
He's becoming one.
He's becoming.
At this point, he's like LA Knight. To me, he's a main eventer.
Yeah. Oh.
He didn't need to win it, or doesn't need to win it. Why does he have to win everything?
JP's like told me the entire card
no,
so
I didn't.
far.
Gunther, I like him. Doesn't need everything. Have him lose. Have him lose something.
Never. That's why when he does lose, it'll mean a lot more. They don't need to Roman Reigns him.
You're seeing.
No, they don't need to Roman Reigns him. It's just like
they're Roman Reignsing his ass.
The thing is, you don't want to stop momentum before it's got to where it needs to go.
He doesn't need to win a title.
He already won the title. He's IC champion.
Exactly. I'm talking about the main.
But where do you go from there with him? If you're not going to put another title on him and you're not going to involve him in the King of the Ring, what do you do with him that's going to maintain momentum? As a booker, what would you do with him?
You're not listening to me.
Oh, that was fucking brutal.
That is how it is. So
yeah, that was brutal. Holy shit!
It should have ended when it did. I think he'll get his title run. I want him to lose the first time he tries for it.
I'm okay with that, but like if you don't want to involve him in the King of the Ring or the title picture, how do you maintain his momentum?
You can build to him. I mean, keep doing your thing. Just don't have him win the title right away. That's all I'm saying.
Have him start going through all the top stars.
I don't want that either. I'd rather I don't want him to be unstoppable, and I'm with JP on that 100%. He needs to lose, and I honestly think I'm 100% with JP when he gets like his title shot. he should lose it as well. I don't think he should win. I think he should be a guy that if he wins the King of the Ring and his opponent is Drew McIntyre or Cody Rhodes, I think he should lose.
Agreed. 100%.
So,
but him having such strong showings and a strong showing in that match, I think would be enough to like continue him moving forward. The one thing you have to do with Gunther is you have to start building up the Imperium angle, so that when he does lose, you have something to segue him into.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
that's why I think Elijah Legia is going to join Imperium.
That would be where I would go with it, and then I would have some sort of discourse there. I'm not going to say Elijah Legia.
Remember when they did Orton with the Wyatt family?
Will they do it? I don't know, but I do agree with you. I think they should.
They should build for Gunther versus Elijah Legia at WrestleMania.
What I'm saying is, remember that angle, how they did that, where it was like Orton was joining Bray, but Brody didn't trust, or Luke Harper didn't trust him.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, finish, Connor.
I was just saying that anggle is what I would do with Gunther.
Why is Triple H here? What the fuck's happening?
He's winning the
presenting
crown. I did not like. Now look at her. She's trying to be sympathetic. She's whatever.
A heel? Isn't she a heel?
Yeah, she's a heel, but she's acting like a baby face here. I do not like this.
I'd fucking laugh if it fell off her head.
She stopped it.
It looks like it is.
She can't keep her character straight.
No, I can.
Which I don't like so much. This is why I don't know if Triple H should even have showed up.
No, she does
because it's that.
Here. She does.
Yeah.
Come back here.
It's that women's thing where they'd always be like crying at the end of the match.
Here you go. They're teasing her turn a babyface, but just watch how they do this. Watch. Now she gathers herself and tells her to shut the fuck up. That she's getting it.
But I hate that kind of what just happened.
I do. But
Why?
I think that's something that she needs to work on. I agree with you, but what they're doing with her is so much better. She gathered herself, so I get that she gets it, but she does need that. No. She can do that backstage, that whole sob shit.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I am not against. Like, I think she did a fine job.
Yep.
But the problem is, they want to make it like a spectacle and have Triple H come out and crown people.
Yep.
It doesn't work when you want to keep this character going. Where 2 seconds ago she was, as an actual performer, she was happy with what she did and what she accomplished.
Correct.
It's weird for like performative art where
got you.
It's just in my face
but
that they're
that's
not.
That's what I'm saying.
They killed kayfabe basically in that one moment.
Right. That's why I'm saying she should. That's those little things she needs to work on. As far as her character.
That's not even her. That is 100% what they put. They put her in a situation to be that way.
And I understand that. You are correct. I want you to watch The King of the Ring.
Well, I have to pee.
Well, yeah. I think. Do you know what I'm saying, Connor, or no?
Nope.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, what's this?
Do you know what I meant? With Nia Jax. Her heel character, yes, there for that fleeting moment when she won the crown, she did all the sob story, oh my God, I won it. That's the little thing that I think Nia needs to work on. If she can get that figured out, her character, she's fine. She's
what in terms of honing, like when she has like these genuine moments where she's like happy and not being like a bitch.
Get rid of those. She needs to realize that I'm still Nia Jax. Everybody fucking hates me. Go ahead.
I think they were trying to pull the same thing that they did with Alexa Bliss. Because Alexa Bliss, when she won Elimination Chamber, I think
but she was a baby face.
Real quick, I can't wait to see the NXT show set up in the UFC arena.
Yeah.
I'm very curious how that's going to look. I don't think it's going to look bad. I think it's going to look awesome. But I'm curious how it's going to look.
It's definitely going to be something different than what we're used to.
Shayna Baszler's going to take on that, what's her name?
Lola Vice.
Lola Vice. She finally got her comeuppance, which was so fucking good. I've been waiting for that. She took it on the fucking chin.
Here in my mouth.
This is
So
one, they kept highlighting this. It's just
because this is the storyline they're going with. But if you want to build Nia Jax up to be this big heel or dominating force, I'm not saying you can't have that emotional moment at this point. It's like that point when she overcomes the odds or something like that. That's when you need it. And I get it's unplanned, but they planned for Triple H to come out there and do this. So it's I don't blame Nia. I blame the idea of doing what they did with her at that moment. Yeah. And then just to flip it back is not good. It's not a good way to
I'll say this. The men's winner does a better job.
I thought she should have she could accept the crown, but she had to have attitude.
Oh, hold on, real quick.
Yes.
Why are they still talking about this? This is a fucking hour ago.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
So the catalyst for this story is
Dominic. And it shouldn't be.
Well, it needs to be because this is the Rhea Ripley coming back. They're using Becky Lynch to be that gap while Rhea's gone.
Becky, you want a kebab? Becky?
I think they're
anything, please.
Do you want a kebab? I think they're doing a really good. I think Becky Lynch is an MVP right now because she is doing. It's just her work ethic. Rhea's down. She knows it. Rhea's the next big thing. She's there to help keep the momentum going until
Rhea
gets back.
Lamps, obviously.
That is insane. Look how massive those fucking things are. Stained glass. This is before they said it's the biggest closed dome in the world. Is what they said.
And I looked it up, and it's correct.
Why wouldn't they have it be able to open? It's fucking Saudi.
You know how much bird shit
They have air conditioning going.
They didn't want
from the giant gold eagle.
They didn't want it. They didn't.
It shit's gold. That was racist.
They didn't want it to be.
All right. Well, I want to see the hype package.
You know what I want to see?
My dick.
Oh, he's back.
Yes, he's gonna do the bracketology again. Well, what do they call it?
I'm not wearing any pants.
He could easily be like a goblin if you colored him green.
Oh, I'm not wearing any pants in this either, but I am wearing the crown.
Well, he is a former King of the Ring winner.
He is.
He sounds constipated.
I like Barrett.
I think he's doing good. I don't give a shit if you think he's constipated or not.
Constipated with height.
It's releasing.
Tama. Oh god, he's so fucking William Regal.
He is.
La Knight. Behold.
Now we're hanging people.
Check out Solo Sikoa. Looks like a Samoan version of fucking Scarface.
Yes.
They're trying too hard with Solo Sikoa right now.
I like me some.
I don't hate him, but the ceiling for me for Solo Sikoa is
very short,
way lower than
I don't see him with
how they're presenting him.
Yeah.
Mid-card title, 100%.
I see no titles. I see him being like he could have one, but I would never really put one on him. I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. They turned him into a suit-wearing fucking cunt.
The Raw side of the bracket brought its own piss and water.
Someone give me some water.
Honestly, I think if they let Solo be more like himself, he would do a lot better.
I just not that. I don't like him that much in the ring. Actually, he's just not my cup of tea in the ring. And I
Rhea?
don't need another fucking clone of the Usos.
Oh,
I know he doesn't wrestle like them, but that's all I see.
Yeah.
There he is.
It's like, you know what he should be?
Oh,
The fucking
God.
Usos should do a fusion dance, and this motherfucker should come out.
So, she does have it.
What does he look like wearing? He's wearing underwear. What the fuck was that?
Let me know when you leave. I'll pick you. I'll meet you in Cobb.
You're gonna catch a yeet down.
Man, chucking. That's good. That's good.
You're gonna catch a yeet down.
Eat down. That's fucking marketing. Oh shit! It's a blinged out crowd now. I wouldn't necessarily say dream match.
I would.
I would say it's definitely up there as far as a match I want to see.
Okay, I feel like if you had Gunther at his prime and Randy Orton at their prime, yes.
Yeah.
Right now, not so much with Gunther because he's not there yet, and Randy Orton is past being there. It's still like a great match
right now. Gunther was like 320 pounds back.
Oh yeah, I remember what he used to look like.
No, I'm just saying
Let me
like
get some cookies. I'll be right back.
I'm just saying in terms of like at the top of where his career will be in wrestling. Is like when I look at like a dream match, it's like
so fucking old.
two people on like the top of the mountain when they would be.
Right.
Still, I'm very much looking forward to this match.
They're
It's
trying to get...
on paper, it should be the best match of the night.
This fucking kid touched him. You just don't touch me, bro.
Remember when in Don't Be a Menace, the guy had the same hair and a little car was driving up through it?
Yeah.
Gunter.
So it was a cunt hair?
That's what his name is. Cunt hair.
Listen.
He does look like a fucking swimmer, though, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He looks like fucking something.
That or like fucking a general in the fucking Nazi regime.
Fucking Walter.
I honestly think they should have fucking kept his name Walter, but whatever.
Should have kept his name Walter. Or
Yeah.
shouldn't have.
Should have, motherfucker.
Why you like him as Walter?
I think people don't really care what his name is, personally.
Yeah, tell that to Twitter when that fucking happened. They had a fun little couple days
Well,
all down with that one.
nobody has a problem with it.
Yeah,
because nobody
well,
cares
eventually-
what his name is.
Yeah, but the wrestling audience is a combined IQ of like 12. Most
Yeah,
of
they're
them.
like fucking goldfish. They forget.
Gunta! Me like Gunta!
Look at that guy can really wrestle. Why did they change his name?
They got eat
I don't
downs.
think it matters. The guy actually knows how to wrestle. Well, duh.
What happened to the haft of his hair?
He parts it like fucking 1940s fucking goddamn.
He got it
I
gunned.
don't think Gunther left the 1960s. Just gonna throw that right now.
He's a time traveler.
That's what I said when I said to you at the beginning of this whole thing. I said he's a very different type of style wrestler that we haven't really seen. Like I know you said like him, Sheamus, and Drew blend together, but
No, he's different than most of them. He is. If everybody, I would think fucking JP would love him because he is pretty
Gunther?
fucking old school.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I do. I don't hate him. I don't hate him.
No, I'm not saying like I think you would really like him because he's
I do.
Very old
actually
school.
Really like him. I've loved what he's been doing. I just don't think he needs to win everything.
he does not because he's not that kind of guy. He's not a Brock Lesnar. Come on. I think the era of somebody winning everything is kind of out the door. He will lose, and he will lose. I think we were right. He'll lose when he goes after the belt the first time. That's what I would do with him. But you have to have something waiting in the wings.
Well, the Bash at Berlin is next. After that, I think. Because he's getting his
after
shot at
SummerSlam, yes.
But I don't know, man.
Randy Orton is such a strange character for me because he, in my mind, goes in the same realm as like The Rock and Stone Cold. But he's been active for so fucking long.
I know.
Unlike the
I
others.
will say this right now. I wouldn't be against him and Cody Rhodes wrestling.
No.
Hold on. What'd you say, JP?
I said I wouldn't mind if he went against Cody Rhodes.
Talking about Randy Orton.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Gunther.
Oh.
Oh.
Well,
either of
I
them.
think-
Fuck, who cares? It's gonna be a good match regardless.
Oh no, I get it, but I would think, again, I would have Cody lose to Gunther at Bash at Berlin.
I am not. I don't think. I think I'm like the out of all of us. I think I'm the least fan of Cody.
I
like him,
like
but
him too.
and I get why they went with him, and I understand everything. He's just. I like him. It's just. It's just.
He'll retain at SummerSlam, but I think he'll lose.
That's a kick-ass shot.
He's not my favorite wrestler, is what I'm saying.
Look, the camera just looked like the way it looked when I have control of the camera.
Staring at fucking people's elbows.
What I do like from Gunther is he still has that shit-eating smirk on his face. Like, I'm here for
Gunther
business.
can never be a face. He can be a tweener, but there's no hope in hell. I don't think. He just look at him. The fans will love him, but he will be a heel.
What's that? Say that again?
Me?
Yes.
I said the fans will love Gunther, but he'll still be a heel.
Yes.
Look at his face.
He's just...
Fucking garbage
This
pail
is
kid.
a great shot right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's a fucking pay-per-view poster if I ever saw one.
Where's his eyes?
They're in his
Miwa, crown, real bad.
They're in his head, just like the voices. They talk to him. His eyes do.
I actually really like this era of Randy Orton, where he's kind of like fourth wall breaking Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna get that. You'll get it.
He walked to the fucking arena, man. I don't think I've ever seen methodical movement better. He walked to the arena, looked at the crown, and has yet to get in the ring.
Yeah.
Cole, please start jerking me off. Because this erection will not go away.
That shocks me.
That guy had guns out, man.
What's the matter? What shocks you?
That only one time before this did the King of the Ring get a world title shot at SummerSlam, meaning automatically.
2002 was the last time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
I didn't think. I thought it happened.
I think
more
now
time
it's
than that.
going to be a no. I thought it would never happened.
Yeah, it did.
Which is why I was so
Lesnar
adamant about it
challenged
being a thing.
No, Brock Lesnar challenged The Rock for the.
But was it because he won King of the Ring he
Yeah.
got the title?
Yeah.
Shot? Okay.
And that was the whole controversy. Stone Cold didn't want to just.
Gunther, I down the camera. I saw that.
Stone Cold
What?
didn't want to put over fucking Brock Lesnar, just to put Brock Lesnar over at a random first round match at the King of the Ring. Build it into a pay-per-view. I mean, for fuck's sake. That's why the semifinals would have been
Semifinals, baby.
It's the first match, and first and second match, and then it
I just ate fucking 24 cookies.
the undercard to the main event.
No one else bats an eye.
What?
I giggled.
What'd you say?
He just polished off 20 cookies.
24.
Now it's time to polish off 24 inches. JP, get in there.
Oh, God. Dare talk to me.
All right.
I hope this means they're bringing this back.
What?
Bring what back?
Like, annually.
I think they will, honestly.
Well,
like this,
yeah.
I think they will.
Yeah, and you're
Actually,
gonna see.
I wouldn't mind if it was
King
every
and
other year.
Queen. Just
they
as
won't
long,
do that.
Just as long as they don't do a whole fucking tournament at a pay-per-view. I don't ever want to.
No, I think they're gonna do what they've done, and they'll probably stick to it because of its storytelling ability.
Yeah.
And the fact that you can kind of like use this to move on to SummerSlam.
And I think more so with the men's than the women's. This is something I was saying earlier about like how good the matches have been. Man, like even in defeat, there have been some absolute great matches in the beginning of this tournament.
It's weird because the stadium doesn't look as big as I thought it did.
This is the new one. That's why. It's a different arena.
Of course.
Hence the LED in the background that was never there before either.
Bray Wyatt. No, they're not advertising anything in this pay-per-view. Because nobody wants to advertise this Saudi Arabia.
I don't.
Good eye.
Well, the next pay-per-view, yeah, they Clash at the Castle. They did it earlier on.
No, he means like the fucking the
Wing!
Pringles
There is no
Or
more
Snickers.
of those. There isn't any of those in this.
I mean, Jesus Christ, the money fucking Saudi has, they don't need it.
They don't need all the.
Hey, praise be to him. Not Jesus Christ.
It's final.
Oh, they do believe in Jesus Christ. He was a prophet.
No,
No, it was Muhammad.
Muhammad was their prophet.
I know, but don't they believe?
So
Yeah.
they
In West
do
Philadelphia,
believe
born and raised.
Islam, they do believe that Jesus Christ existed. They just don't think he was a prophet.
Wait, don't you mean they don't think he was the son of God?
That too.
Cool.
But they
But
don't
you-
even
they-
think of him as
They
a
say,
prophet.
yeah.
I don't think.
Okay.
Go ahead.
No, I no idea what the fuck I was going to say.
But yes, you're right. They don't
I'm
believe
fine
that he
away.
is the son of God.
Muhammad was like,
They
send
don't even
bitches
believe-
to my cave. I gotta fuck.
I don't think they believed that Muhammad was the son of God either. He was just.
You know,
a
it fucked
prophet.
me up when I heard that Gandhi was like, get a bunch of naked women, I'll lie with them just to test my beliefs. I'm like, yeah, just to test your belief.
Yeah.
But everybody turn around.
Oh, here's-
Everybody else go to bed.
Promise nothing will happen. Just turn around.
If
Look,
you're
here's
clapping,
all
it's just
about
us
30 minutes.
celebrating.
No, I'm just so happy that I get to sleep. I'm so fucking happy. I'm so happy. I'm so close to being happy.
Everyone, just close your eyes. If you feel any moisture, that's just tears of me crying from being so happy.
It's like, I'm Gandhi. I'm Gandhi. I'm Gandhi. I'm gone. Go to sleep, bitches.
going, gone.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I just reserved my plane ride to hell. So
We all did with the
Oh, yeah,
last
you-
round of
you-
Cards Against Humanity.
You can just sleep naked with Gandhi in the afterlife.
Oh.
I hope that what I would love to see Gunther do is, I know that one of the reasons his chops were so devastating is because, let's
His
face it, he
hands
was
are
a
massive.
bigger guy. Well, he was also a bigger guy, like, stoutly, let's just say.
Stoutly.
Now he looks a little more, I mean, he looks great. I mean, kudos to him for like getting in like the best shape I've ever fucking seen him, but
He's still
I
bigger
feel
than Randy Orton.
it's hard to tell.
What
Randy
I
Orton's
find
fucking
funny-
big.
What I
Oh,
find
yeah, that's a
funny is
crazy
you look
fan.
at Randy Orton, he's got these huge jacked shoulders, But these
Maybe
little
that's-
tiny chicken legs and his shoulders are what got more
Are
injured
you
than his
serious?
legs.
His
Because
fucking
his legs are pretty fucking
But yeah,
big,
but like I don't
man.
know, Gunter just looks a little.
Look at those big quads. Look at him. Look at his.
Oh, fair
Look
enough.
at
Just
those
fucking
ankles,
roast
though.
them.
Anyway,
He's
what I was saying was,
Well, I just can't
Stop
work out his
coming away from-
ankles.
Ow, my ankle.
He is.
I
I
got
would
bigger-
like to see
super
Gunter
muscular ankles.
adapt
He is
a shit
bigger
ton of
than
like
Triple
wrestling holds,
H's.
like Billy Robinson.
Yeah, Gunther does need to get a bit more under.
Defined,
His,
yeah.
no, fuck that. He's fine the way he is. He doesn't need to be this fucking brick shithouse.
I wish he was still
needs
employed. If he was still
He needs
employed
to
with
do a bit
WWE,
more.
I would have him.
wrestling-wise.
If he was still employed with WWE, I'd have him be like his exclusive producer. Fucking give him Dean Malenko.
Yeah.
I honestly think he physically should not change from how he looks. It sets
Correct.
him apart from other people.
Correct, I agree.
I don't think everybody should look like Randy Orton. It gets boring real
Oh,
fast.
look at this! Oh, look at this! Look at this! I love these new fucking production shots.
Yeah, the shots are cool. Do they have a
Drones,
drone
yeah.
in the stadium?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Their laws are different. basically.
So fucking cool,
they do
man.
It in, they do it in.
They do it in football all the time, but is that cameras on wires?
I mean,
That's
it
used
could
to
be
be.
more.
It could be camera on wires. They do drone shots.
Yeah, they've done a couple of drone shots on Raw.
Yeah, they've been doing them on Raw.
They just
As long
need
as
to get a
it's in the
permit.
stadium, it should be
They
fine.
need to get a permit for the state that they're in to do
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Well, that's an easy.
Actually, you know what? I wonder because I don't think most stadiums can be a no-fly zone. Remember the fucking Goodyear blimps?
Yeah.
Yes, because
So-
I knew a good
so-
blip.
I think
What?
I don't know what
I
you're
don't know.
laughing
I don't
at.
know.
Right.
I knew a Goodyear blimp, and she just fucking laughed.
Oh,
Her.
here
I
come the
can
chops.
I can surmise
Here come the
what she was
chops.
talking about.
You ready? Ready? Let's serve some more plate of chops.
Would you like pork chops? Yes. Let me chop you.
I like how Randy is
That's
not
breast.
no selling them, but he's taking them.
Hmm.
He's moderately selling it in the sense of like, it fucking hurts,
But
but I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna.
I'm not gonna go
fall.
down for
I'm
it.
not gonna go
But
down.
also-
for this. So he's
Randy Orton is a guy that fully understands where he is in the wrestling sphere.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's like the most comfortable wrestler they have on the roster in terms of understanding what his character
I'm
is and what he can do and what he does.
Very glad he's back.
Yeah, super
Yeah.
excited to see how
He's like
he
the
ends
last
his
of the
career.
Mohicans, man. I'm telling you.
this is probably
I know.
It's getting towards the end of his run though. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I see a couple years left in Randy Orton.
Yeah.
But he's
Maybe-
got. I think he wants to
Maybe
retire.
one more world title, but that's a
Maybe.
that's
Man,
a
I could see
not
him
for
wrestle
very
for
long.
like 5 more years, but being available like he is now,
No.
that is a couple years away max.
And between that, and he's had so many past injuries that I'm sure he just wants his body to give his body time to recuperate from before he's too old to play with his kids.
Alpha, that is a question that a lot of religions have to answer.
Understand that they
What?
at least they think God exists, but why would you want to look up to anyone for profit? Because oh my God! So Aaron, that's what the religion
Pretty
is
much.
based on. It's based on
That's
profit.
like, I mean, the idea of a prophet.
Yeah.
It's in so many religions,
It's the
man.
story of Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ
Yeah.
was a prophet, although he was
Yeah.
God called him a prophet.
Well,
But
it's
he was
anybody that
also
creates
the
prophecies
son of
is a prophet.
God. He was also the son of God. He was also
this wrestling
He
stream
was
just took
the
a fucking
Father,
hard
the
left
Son, and
turn,
the
ladies
Holy
and gentlemen.
Mhm.
so Jesus Christ was God, essentially is what. Well, that's what the Christian religion believes.
He
Jesus
wrestled with
Christ
Vince
was
McMahon.
God. He did. He wrestled once as a man, but
With Vince McMahon.
he
He's a
did.
tag team partner.
He did, and
Oh,
beat
oh,
him.
oh.
And beat. But
The choppy chop. Oh nope.
so
Oh, that was just
that is
karate.
why- that is
What the fuck was
prophet-
that?
Oh wait,
prophet-
there's a moment.
prophet-
There's a moment later on. They show Orton's chest up close.
The Prophet is.
Yeah, let me see that man's chest up close.
A prophet is just another term for.
It's somebody that creates prophecies that come true.
Yes.
Ugh.
Oh, I forgot to mention. I think I have the name for the promotion I want to start.
Okay.
But
Prophet
I'm afraid
wrestling.
to share it because I have a gut feeling none of you.
I'm copywriting it immediately.
Well, I'm still working on getting the fucking LLC up and running, and that's a pain in the ass enough as it is. But I'll hopefully be speaking with more people about the venue next week. The name I want to do is Northeast Ring Warriors.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of the acronym, and my mind exploded.
NRW?
Nerd.
There it is.
Say, all of our wrestlers are deaf.
Nerd.
Nerd.
What's
Are you
up,
guys gonna go?
Michael?
I don't know.
Oh my God! What's up, Mikkel?
All right, so this match does have its points where it's wrestled.
Well, yeah, they're going into it.
We got two people in there that like a slow pace for their matches, so
We're watching
This is
Randy
one
Orton
of-
and Gunther.
I was looking
Slowing it
forward-
down.
I was looking.
You hear me?
Randy Orton is selling his knee like a fucking champ because he heard it the night before.
One thing I like so far is that his knee is injured, but Gunther has not targeted
touched
it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the chest.
Yeah. Showing them chesticles.
He only has one chest, man.
Well, he's got two.
No, he only has
Testicles.
one. He only has one chest. He has two pectorals.
Yeah, so it'd be Nur.
Ner.
Nur.
I'm not near our farm.
I'm working on I'm working on
right where we are.
I'm working on getting some quotes from some buildings and whatnot, and also looking just to kind of get the first thing first being a bottom dollar cost of how much to run a show.
Do you think like leaving out the term wrestling might hurt you in terms of like searching
Yes.
for it?
Yeah, well, I mean, it would probably be more like NRWW. So never.
Well, you said it was New England Ring Warriors, so it would still be Neuro W.
Right,
But like
NRWW.
the wrestling terminology, leaving it out of the name, I'm just saying it may hurt marketing.
Yeah, I thought about that. I was trying to go in a bit of a different direction with it, where it could be like, oh, it's
You do you.
Northeast
baby.
Ring Warriors Wrestling.
The ultimate
WRW?
warriors of wrestling.
Or WW.
Ring Warriors.
Do you have to brand it as New England?
No, not New England, Northeast.
Oh, sorry. Northeast.
I'm trying to. The number one thing I want to make people very clear about is that the goal is to only make this regional. I do not plan on making this thing any bigger than like outside like the Northeast area.
Okay.
Like I do not want to. I'm not fucking going up against. I'm not AEW or any. No, it would. The goal would be like starting off in New England and eventually growing into the Northeast area. That's. I'm good in
I mean,
my
it's not.
backyard.
It's not. It might not hurt you too much, considering like Ring of Honor doesn't have wrestling in it, and that was successful.
Right. So the point is to like we'd stay in our backyard and grow when necessary
was
/
right,
able
yeah.
to. Yeah. Right.
Also, I think the name of your promotion should represent the type of wrestling you'll have there.
So then in that case, I wanted to bring back Nah.
You know what? Nah.
What do you got? Nah.
North American
With
wrestling.
new alternative wrestling.
New alternative. There it is.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not bad.
I would change up the style though. It would not be like the, you know, the graphics with like the anarchy. It wouldn't be that. It would be a little bit more cleaned up, almost like Ring of Honor, basically. But in any case, the goal would be that I would try. I literally threw myself to like the one venue I have in mind, and I basically like threw myself to their feet. I'm like, hey, look, I'm in my infancy stage of doing this. I really want to like make this a successful business, and I would like to do something long term. And specifically, as often as possible, I want to, grow this. I said, so what I want to pitch is I want to pitch a 3-show deal. So one in June, one in July, and one in August. Figure summer months, looking for stuff for kids to do in the summer, especially in the area around here.
Northeastern wrestling, your thing would be new.
That's already taken.
Newer than you.
It's already taken. Trust me, all the good ones are already taken, like Northeast Championship Wrestling, New England Wrestling, Northeast Wrestling. Yeah, they're already taken. Where the hell was I going with this? Oh, so do a 3-show deal where I'd say, okay, well, I want to book 3 shows. We'll do these 3 shows with the idea that right before the 3rd show, we can discuss about next year, about how things go.
Is it happening in Maine?
Nope, it would be in Massachusetts. Why?
Main event wrestling? Yeah.
That's fucking great.
Meow.
Chosen one.
Was
that a man or a woman? What the fuck was that thing? Sorry.
I don't know.
Person.
Anyway,
oh my god.
What was I going to
Don't
say?
cancel me.
The idea would be a 3-show deal and what we would do is we would do the first show. And the idea being having like meetings in between so that way if there's any issues or concerns or anything we could do differently or better, we have an opportunity to revisit them from the last 2 shows. And the other reason I want to do 3 shows is because that guarantees us 3 shows and it gives us the opportunity to build a couple of...
he almost fell, sorry.
Yeah, no, you got that. You're good. It gives us the opportunity to build matches. So even if we only have 3 shows, we can at least build something if I have a consistent roster.
You just said, I want to do 3 shows because it guarantees us 3 shows.
Well, yeah.
Well,
no. What I'm saying is that it guarantees us the building for 3 shows. There we go.
So
anybody else can't stop looking at the fucking Band-Aid that will not get off this guy's fucking arm.
Yeah.
They still hear me.
But
Shit.
The other idea would be is that I could use the June show to promote the July show and then the July show to promote the August show.
How do I do that?
I'm trying to think of a name for you.
What?
For your wrestling promotion.
I'll just stick with Nah. It's all good. It's all good, Nah. Yeah.
Listen.
You're live on the air.
You are not alone.
We're muted. Now we're back.
Alright. How you feeling, JP?
Fucked up.
Anywho, so that's what's going on in my brain right now as far as how things are going with the promotion. But
I want to quit my job right now. This moment. And I can't live.
Listen, at this point, I'll be very honest with you. I believe this is probably
I'm like, I can't tell you. I'm doing the work of fucking 3 people. I'm getting the pay of half a person. And anytime I talk about anything, I just get shut down. I just shut up and do your work.
Perfect.
Shut up and do your work.
So I'll tell you this right now. I'm pretty sure that this is akin to something very on the very same lines of a midlife crisis. What I want to just basically do is
close your eyes for fuck's sake.
I'm enthralled by what this motherfucker's gonna say.
Good. I couldn't. That scared me.
What the hell? What?
JP, do you not see him?
No.
It was more than that. It was wild. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm tired of everything. I'm tired of people.
Anyway, yeah, I was saying this is probably close to akin to a midlife crisis, and I just want to be able to say hey, I ran a couple wrestling shows in my life. Cool.
Or I just fucking did it. I'm in the same boat where I'm not going to do a wrestling show, but I'm in the same boat of being like, what am I doing here, man? This place is fucking. All I get is shit sandwiches for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I'll be honest with you. If I was able to run the business on if ECW levels, in terms of how frequent they ran shows, oh my god, that'd be fucking amazing.
I'm just trying to get some capital together to do
like
something
fucking
that I'm in control of.
4 shows a week. Like, oh my god, fucking a breeding ground for
new
talent in
New
New
England.
England. Fucking let's do this.
I'm gonna continue
Spontaneously combust.
I'm gonna continue to do what I do because I love what I do.
Bitch about everything.
Well, see, that's where you're lucky. You know what? It's not true.
You don't.
If I was in control of it, I would love it, and it's not just because it's something that's helping people that need help most of the time, and it can be done way better. But the fact that I've come up with way better ways to do it, and people
shit on for it?
People just throw it aside because it means more work for them.
Yeah.
I'm so turned off by government work because if the government was an actual business, they would be out of business in 2 fucking seconds.
Yeah.
So
how many 0 stars can we give?
You essentially are just wanting to come up with a better way to perform.
I've come up with better, but I get shut down constantly.
So
he's trying to better his work environment.
This is really
for us. We can come up with now. If I was to come up with an idea, and it was adopted by the government, I would have to give up the patent for that.
Well, the thing is, I came up with a couple ideas that were adopted just for bettering the people working there's work-life relationships.
Yes.
Okay, we're not talking.
However, that goes all out the window when they don't fucking plan and just leave us to die. Now, I'm looking at a year of unbelievable work that I don't want to be part of.
So if you're
the amount of work is just
if you're watching this match, Gunther has now started attacking the.
This is what I like, though.
This is
try to beat him. Try to beat him without focusing on his weak part, and if you need to, then go to it. The fact that and Seth Rollins matches are 99% this. People go for his injury in 3 seconds of the match starting, and it ruins it because I'm this guy can let them wrestle for 10 minutes and then go there. Give us a match before you get.
A fart in the wind lingers longer than they do before they go fucking attacking an injury.
Give us a match before you give us the injury angle.
Hold
please.
On. He's gonna fart in the wind. This is just so bad.
His arm wasn't even down.
Yes.
No, you can't end that match that way. Not saying you can't end it in a roll-up.
Wait.
With his shoulder not down, you can't. Triple H is going to come out and
it doesn't go unnoticed.
Yeah, it was pretty deliberate.
He did. The referee moved, so he didn't have to see it.
I kind of like this ending.
I do too, because then you can do what you suggested. I forgot about this. This was going to be a talking point for me. I forgot.
And this is why I was saying, when you're they shouldn't have won. I'm I get.
I forgot that this happened.
Right. Yeah. So what I was pitching Basement was, and they don't say it outright, but they allude to it quite a lot.
They do.
A rematch, probably at Clash of the Castle. And I said that's where you can have, if Orton wins, he gets the WWE title shot at SummerSlam. Well, that way, it's the best of both worlds.
So, though I don't agree with a tournament ending in tomfoolery, I think that is kind of chinsing out your audience.
A little bit.
I can kind of get behind it here because this is not the main event.
Yes.
Yeah.
If it was the main event, I would have fucking hated it. I can tell you that right now.
It's the means to an end in a sense.
But I also I'm not 100%. I don't like it. If they're going to establish the King of the Ring as something that's going to be for a championship, doing that type of ending at a pay-per-view, I'm not in love with it.
Right.
The match was awesome.
I enjoyed the match.
Either, but
I love this part.
But again, it's a way to continue telling a story, and they're
baby.
It was so obvious.
Yeah, I know.
The
Oh wait.
Watch this. So this is pretty good.
And
I love that
told
nickname.
This
I
coming
love
up
that
right
nickname.
here is what told me, yeah, they're not done with this yet.
And that's fine. But what he does here does not put it on his fucking head.
Yeah.
He never puts it on.
Dak, you can take that two ways. But I think it's just him being
not you, Byron Saxton.
This is
Tommy
what
Dreamer.
Nia Jax should have done. This is what Nia Jax should have done. I don't know what he's saying.
Just walk out.
He's not saying
I would
that.
love
They're
that.
saying you deserve it.
Don't say anything and just leave.
Wait.
No, he needs to say this.
He takes it well. So they're like, you deserve it.
He's not doing this for you. He's doing this for... I loved what he said, so you can stop chanting, you deserve it. I know I deserve it, you dumb fucker. I don't mind that, but he's got to lose something. Can't win everything.
Oh, of course, stand in the crowd.
But he's doing a much better job of being...
Oh, yeah, 1,000%.
So Nia Jax, if she wouldn't have had that moment, I think it would have worked. If she would have done what he did, and just, I mean, you could smirk and smile and...
Actually, given the kind of character that Nia Jax is, it would have made more sense for her to just snatch it out of his hand and go.
It would have worked. Triple H would have got it. Just like,
yeah.
Okay, you're being a heel.
King General.
Yeah, that's definitely what they're
nickname.
doing with it, guys. So they're gonna have. I 100% believe what you said. They're gonna have a rematch.
Yeah,
And
which
it's
I'm fine
gonna be
with.
for the title
Yeah,
of
which
King of the
is
Ring.
fine. I do feel like though the yeah, crowning the King of the Ring at the King of the Ring is kind of.
I know
I'm
it's
gonna
a
go
little.
with that match was probably a 7.5 for me.
I like that match.
It was
I'd
on
give
par with me to the IC title, but the IC title was.
I liked it a bit more because in the end, it's harder to do it. For me, it's harder to do like a triple threat concisely. It's easier to do a one-on-one.
Right.
I think I'd give that like a 7.75. It's probably going to be the match of the night for me, unless Logan Paul. Logan Paul is just going to be like a showcase more than it is, I think. So it'll probably be a good match, but I don't know if it'll beat that one. I gotta go take a Logan Paul.
Okay, you go do that.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I mean, it used to be a Zack Sabre Jr.
Drinks a bottle of Prime.
Well,
Here we go.
It does make me wonder who's sponsored tonight, or if it was all just paid for by the Prince.
I mean, shit.
are you fucking kidding me?
Probably. What?
AEW is still going.
I think it's...
You
no,
fuck
it's
what?
Over. It's over. However, it just ended, I think.
Wait. You mean like you talking like the press conference, right?
No.
Double or Nothing itself.
What? Why did it go on so fucking
They
long?
had 12 fucking matches, and the final match was...
Holy shit!
Because it's
Are you
double or
fucking
nothing.
kidding me?
The Elite took on Team
Double the length.
AEW in an Anarchy in the Arena match.
And there's no time result
There's
for
no
that match
time
yet.
result
So
for
either
that
it's
match
still
yet.
going or they just finished.
Well, they did say
So-
the Elite won.
I do feel like this whole thing was sponsored by the Prince because there's been no
Sponsorship of
commercials for
else,
anything,
yeah.
and there's no Prime in the middle of the fucking mat.
Which is
Nobody really wants to
interesting.
be associated with Saudi Arabia. I think it might be a negative hit to them. Is that how I'm saying?
I mean, it could be. It's really going to boil down to those next negotiations. Whenever
Yeah.
oh, here you go.
No, it's up to the people they're promoting.
Oh, this is a pretty good. Triple H does this. This is.
I don't talk to 5-year-olds.
This huge announcement. He's got a huge announcement now.
Drew McIntyre. I don't know if you want to say that there.
His nose is big enough; he can get away with it.
Does have a strong nose.
He does.
Nose.
It was even funnier when he was doing that whole rich boy gimmick. He turned his nose up, he caught his wind as his sail.
Honestly, he's got a great face. I'm sorry.
He does.
It's good. It's very like nobody looks like this motherfucker.
I think Finn fucks Damien on the title at the pay-per-view.
I thought. By the way, I think Finn fucks Damien.
Yep.
It's Judgment Day, baby. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Because that's the story you need to tell.
Oh,
and you want Drew McIntyre to win the championship back so we can fight CM Punk at SummerSlam.
So, towards the end of the match, Perry grabbed AEW founder Tony Khan in a callback to the infamous physical altercation between Perry and CM Punk that led to Punk's AEW termination. Perry brought Khan to the rampway, but was greeted by Allen's flamethrower. Allen launched a ball of fire at Perry that lit Perry up like a fucking Christmas tree. AEW
wrestling, baby.
On hand. AEW staff were on hand to extinguish Perry.
It's so weird, like what era AEW is in, because they're going fast track through every era in wrestling.
Between that and the fact that they still can't let go of that whole situation, even though Punk fucking proved Tony Khan a fucking liar.
They can't do anything.
Matthew hit Hardwood with an exploding chair. Okada used the thumbtack sleeve to hit Wheeler with a Rainmaker. And the Elite hung Allen upside down from the ceiling by his ankles before hitting him with thumbtack lace super kicks. Stupid. Danielson tried to save the day but was overwhelmed by his 4 foes. The crowd chanted, "Please help Darby," as Danielson helplessly reached for his unconscious teammate. Perry hit a running knee to pin Danielson. Creative carnage at its finest. It won't be everyone's cup of tea, but Anarchy in the Arena should be on the short list of must-watch matches in 2024.
The bus showed up and did a shooting star press on Darby Allin.
The only reason that this guy gave it an A+ because it was absolute insanity.
I can't listen to any of those reviews. They're ridiculous. No. For all of wrestling, I looked at them for WWE and I'm like, come on, you're appeasing the people watching you. You don't want to give something a fucking D- because the match was fucking horrible. You'll give like the worst wrestling match in the world a C, and that's it. They'll never go below it. Yeah, so like in a world where like a fucking F doesn't ever exist, how can I trust? An F or an A+ never exists. Come on, get out of here.
All right, I'm gonna read the results for this fucking show.
Hold on.
Gonna tell you, and
maybe we'll watch it.
I'll tell you.
No.
Fuck no. Deonna Purrazzo defeated Thunder Rosa.
I also don't really care about most of it. Yeah.
That was on the pre-show. The Acclaimed and Daddy Ass Billy Gunn defeated Cage of Agony, which is Brian Cage and the Gates of Agony in a trios match. Will Ospreay defeated Roderick Strong for the title.
Almost 20 minutes alone.
17 minutes and 40 seconds. The Bang Bang Gang and the Guns. Oh my god. The Bang Bang Gang, which is Jay White and the Guns, defeated Death Triangle, Pac, Ray, and Phoenix in a trios match.
This guy went from Switchblade Jay White to Bang Bang Gang.
Yeah.
Timeless
pretty bad.
Tony Storm with Luther and Mariah May defeated Serena Deeb in 15 minutes. Orange Cassidy defeated Trent Beretta in a singles match.
And that was a 13, almost
That was a
14-minute match.
Chris Jericho defeated Hook and Katsuyori Shibata in 12 minutes and 40 seconds.
Why is Chris Jericho winning?
In a three-way for the FTW World
Oh,
Heavyweight.
here's your answer. Three-way.
What? Yeah, but why is he even winning?
Because
Anything.
He brings the money.
I hope so. Little Fettuccine 68.
John Moxley defeated Kensuke Takeshita for the IWGP. No, it was an eliminator match. If Takeshita won, he would have received a future IWT. Why even have a fucking eliminator match on a fucking pay-per-view if you're not gonna have to take a shit, fucking win the match?
On a
Fucking so dumb, man. Just fucking terrible booking. Adam Copeland defeated Malachi Black by technical knockout. Well, they just killed Malachi Black. If Copeland,
The House of Black is Judgment Day failure fest.
it was a barbed wire steel cage match for the TNT title. Had Copeland lost, he would have bent the knee and joined the House of Black.
I'm kind of like, I don't understand Edge. Because he could have, he's fucking 50 years old. He could have, kind of gone out on a high note. Now he's reliving, an indie career.
Is that Dow? Yeah.
Is that who?
What? It says that was that a Dow?
That match lasted 20 minutes and 20 seconds.
Is that a midget or a person in the back?
Mercedes.
I mean, sorry. Let me rephrase that. Because that was really mean.
Mercedes Moné.
Yeah, we're live, so you know that.
Mercedes Moné defeated Willow Nightingale for the TBS title.
No shock there at all.
That match lasted 18 fucking minutes.
Willow Nightingale's their fucking Nia Jax.
Swerve
Who the fuck is this
Strickland,
motherfucker?
who is the AEW
Ibrahim
World
El Jalala?
Yes.
No, he's one of the most popular people in Saudi Arabia. He's like Logan Paul of Saudi Arabia.
He's Logan Paul of Saudi Arabia.
Yes,
He looks like DJ Khaled.
He does. He's fucking from Saudi Arabia.
So does everybody there look like DJ Khaled?
No. Well, pretty much. But anyway, he's the most popular.
He looked so much like DJ
We
Khaled.
just got age restricted somehow.
Okay, it's not DJ Khaled though.
He was also in their version of a wrestling movie.
Yeah.
So he's
Lil
a celebrity
Fettuccine 68
He's a huge
asks,
celebrity in Saudi Arabia.
is Ricky Starks going to WWE?
No,
Question mark?
I doubt it.
Oh.
We'll see, but I don't know. Swerve Strickland with Prince Nana defeated Christian Cage in 24 minutes. In 24 minutes and 50 seconds, and that wasn't even the main event, and they still don't have a fucking time.
Why is Christian Cage wrestling for 30 minutes, man? 25 minutes.
No idea.
Why is Adam Copeland wrestling for 20?
Because despite all his rage,
He is still in a barbed wire cage. Fuck me.
Wow, it's still not there.
oh, I am quickly deteriorating.
Listen, you need to stop deteriorating.
Nope.
Yes, my friend.
Well, at least this is the last match, so.
Or at the match you haven't
It
seen.
is the last match.
I know.
But
After
the
this,
main
the
event
second the
was
bell.
the Elite.
Why does he have the fucking... What is going on here?
Okay, so Logan Paul said, "I will not use the brass knucks." Here, Michael Cole. They cut up. He's like,
Of course, they're gonna be used because this fucking dipshit has them.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now, they do not get used.
Michael Cole's using them right now.
The kid in the background with the fucking phone.
The ones that Michael Cole has do not get used.
So other ones too.
We'll have to wait and see.
I mean, come on. The way you worded that is like...
He can't.
Well, there's a funny. They were explaining.
I'm telling you
What?
right
Oh,
now,
wait,
they
wait,
don't
wait, wait.
use the
Oh, I want to see the guy wanting to gobble his dick.
Yeah, you gotta
I've heard
see
about this
It's
since
not
the
like
beginning
it's
of
not
this.
like gobbling his dick, but it's like I could hear it. I could hear the ocean. You'll see. You'll see. It's I fucking I almost choked on my water that I was.
Adrenaline inside my dick, shooting it all over Pharaoh.
I think Cody puts his hand on his head. If he does, I'm gonna fucking lose it. Yes, my child.
A little to the left.
It's okay.
Ricky Starks. Ricky
Hear me
Starks
coming.
will last. Ricky Starks will be in WWE for a while.
He'll go to
If
NXT.
Ricky Starks shows up in WWE, he's never leaving again.
Oh yeah, yeah. I can. Yep.
I just don't think it's happening this soon. I think he'll get one shot at the World Heavyweight Championship, and then that's it. And then he'll move on.
Oh, here. Wait. Wait for it. It's on the other side.
Yes.
Come on. Here it comes. You see, basement? Ready?
I see nothing.
Wait for it.
It'll happen.
Just wait.
He has to get down the ramp a little further.
Yeah, I think it's.
That guy's hair was impressive.
Here it comes.
Yes, it was.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, okay. No, man. Stop. I get it, he's hugging the belt, but
It's only centimeters away.
I get why Brandy likes you.
Jug. Oh god, he was so close to his
Yeah, remember when we were like that, watching it on a TV in a different country,
Yeah. No.
different area of the fucking country? Oh my god! Jumping up, fucking breaking my neck. Oh, look at all the people grabbing his penis. Oh, that kid?
What are kids?
Look, well, this
The new
is
Messiah.
this is that.
That
fandom.
person is grabbing his talk. Grabbing his
This
talk.
is that. This is a different fandom. They tried to be too much like the French.
Hey.
French fans, man. They tried way too hard.
Well, fuck you, Michael Cole and Corey Graves.
Yes.
Oh, he pointed at him. He always does. He always points at him.
Hey, DJ Khaled, please announce me.
Oh my god, it's not DJ Khaled.
I think it is.
It's definitely not.
They had his name on
DJ
it.
Khaled.
It's
DJ
not
Kebab.
DJ
That's how he starts.
TJ Kebab. Now, is that him or
This
his
is
brother?
their
cheating, or
WrestleMania.
DJ
Honestly, Cody gets in the ring and he looks around like Biden.
This is Saudi
Where
Arabia.
am I? Why did people cheer for me?
This is Saudi Arabia's WrestleMania. All right, just come on, man. Don't be such a.
Why didn't he say his-
negative Nazi.
Why didn't he say his name first?
I don't fucking.
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Because they probably don't.
That's what DJ Khaled does.
It's not DJ Khaled. They already announced his name.
What a god, this was like a fucking video game.
Well, they're using the
Challenger.
4K cameras for this shot now, and frankly, it's the best use for it
Jesus
ever.
Christ.
It's pretty good, isn't it?
That guy's having, oh god, stop shaking. He's got epilepsy. That's fucking wild.
I'm going to jizz all over all of you. Yes, I am.
You know what?
Here
I don't
it
know if I want to
comes.
see a wrestling match in 4K, but the entrances, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially in the ring like that, that's phenomenal.
This language. Where am I, Corey?
Fucking Corey Graves.
Is that DJ Khaled?
Oh,
Corey
DJ
Graves is
Kebab.
starting to grow on me as an announcer on SmackDown.
He was always good, but he had like
Well, he's the
he hit his like peak and then stopped.
but he's the lead guy now. Him and Wade Barrett are on the same show. And
I like it with the gold.
right now, Corey Graves
I think it's
is
the best
acting
color out of
like
all the
a baby
iterations.
face, but sometimes he has that moment of, you know, being a heel commentator. It's been
Cobra
pretty
Kai.
good. WWE and their announced teams are starting to grow on me. I knew that Wade Barrett and Corey Graves were going to be a good team.
Look how high his pants are. Holy fuck.
Oh man, my eyes are getting very close to
Who's
shutting on their own.
Well, you got to keep them open, you son of a bitch.
who's-
I'm.
Connor's eyes.
No, not his eyes, but whose pants? Cody Rhodes's?
Yeah, he's got high pants.
They aren't over his belly button.
Yet.
Yeah, they are.
No, they're not.
They are. They were, at least, when I saw them.
That's America's navel.
Show me your belly button, bitch.
I gotta give Logan a lot of props.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't like him just because of who he is. But I have to respect him.
He's putting in the work.
Which means I have to like him. I'm never gonna watch him on like YouTube or anything.
No, me neither.
And wrestling,
but I mean,
come on, man.
He's taking it serious. He's not disrespecting anything. I think that
he's actually very good.
He's very good. He knows how to. He knows what role to play. I knew when he was. I'm like, oh, as soon as he turned heel, oh, it's gonna be good. So it's gonna be good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
just waiting for his brother to show up. It's gonna happen.
It'll happen eventually.
Yeah.
See, Jurgen says you can do Connor. I don't know if he's talking to me, or if there's Nit in there that he forgot.
Need to be a little more specific with them words.
I know what he was thinking. And I will do Connor.
Oh, so what I was talking about way back when about the wrestling stuff was if you guys can make it out here next year to Boston in the area, obviously you guys get the front row seats at the
front row seats.
BFW Hall for.
Wait, did you say what did you just?
I've been to worse.
I'll set up a table.
I'll interfere in the match, even if you don't want me to.
That would be fucking hilarious.
You run in the ring, rip off my shirt, and fall over dead.
So about that second show.
Hulkamania!
Oh, that calmed my anxiety of starting a wrestling promotion.
Don't worry, I got you.
This is going pretty good so far.
Well, it's all they've done is this.
It's gonna get crazy.
No, I'm talking about the back and forth they had earlier in the match.
They were doing this, so.
This is a match that, for me, I'm okay because of who's involved. It'll be a fun match, but it is a weird main event at this point in time for me.
I can understand that.
I do understand, like, the Triple H is 100% going for, like, marketing and who's hot. Yes. It's not just who's hot without marketing.
So you know what I equate this to, and this is not always the rule, but there was a long stretch of period of time where every WWE, or not every, but sometimes a WWE or world title match was happening on the card that you're like, yeah, there's no way so-and-so is winning the world title, but they're doing it just to kind of, because they're obviously putting the stars in the Rumble match, right? That's how I look at this. Like, I know there's no effing way that Logan Paul is winning the goddamn title.
One thing I'm seeing,
gonna have a match like this at this type of show, fuck it.
Well, one thing I'm seeing with the booking with Cody Rhodes since winning the championship, it's very much he hasn't yet been in a position where there's a chance he's losing the title.
Right.
But they're at least giving us good matches and popular matches. So it's not a bad way to book. It's just it definitely has its lifespan where if he doesn't defend against somebody that has a chance of winning by SummerSlam, then you're in trouble.
That's why I think this whole entire calendar year, like I said before, from Mania 40 to 41 is going to be very, very interesting, especially where, like, I remember in that trailer they did that still hasn't come out yet, right? That documentary for WrestleMania 40, where he said, by October we had 80% of the card already, like, locked. And I'm like, oh, that makes me so fucking happy to hear that. I hope that's true. You know, I don't know. You know, fucking.
Well,
I have no reason. I have no reason to
depends on
distrust Triple
injuries
H
and
right
stuff.
now. Right.
No, you can see it already. I can see most of SummerSlam, at least the big matches, right? Like McIntyre and Punk. If you're gonna do Gunther and Randy Orton, but that's at the other one, right? Clash of the Champ. I don't know.
Clash of the Castle.
Yeah.
What was the other match with Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam? You got The Rock and Roman,
Orton.
but I don't think that's gonna happen at SummerSlam for
That's
some
not
reason.
happening.
No,
at
that's a
SummerSlam.
Mania moment.
No, but that's happening in Survivor Series. That's where it'll happen. Is the Survivor
that's a good
Series,
point. I
and
forgot
then
about the
them two will
Bloodline
have
shit.
a match at WrestleMania, and it'll be one of the night one main event. Or night two.
But you can see how they're protecting things to build towards SummerSlam.
Yes.
And I think that's like the idea: build towards SummerSlam, build towards Rumble, build towards WrestleMania, and that's
So Roman Reigns will probably be night two. Everybody, the fans will get, especially those Roman and Bloodline, the huge Bloodline fans. They're fucking almost as bad as fucking Sasha Banks when she they need
at least Roman Reigns wrestles. Sasha Banks just fucking
I think
it's my army.
I think that's what they're gonna do for night two, and it'll be for the title of Tribal Chief. It won't be for a fucking title like everybody fucking wants it to be.
No, we how long ago we were like, if that match happens, please do not include a title. There is no need for it. We said this like fucking a year ago.
Yes. I said it 2 years ago.
Roman and The Rock. There's no need for a title.
No.
Agreed.
It's the title of Tribal Chief or The Rock's Stupid People Championship,
Yeah.
which should not even exist in my mind, but whatever. Jurgen says, you can stay awake, Connor, you son of a bitch. And Alpha says, obviously I'll never be able to see it live too far away. Or are you, Alpha? The world is smaller than you think.
And they go to your area quite a bit.
And
You could just go
also,
to a house
planes
show.
exist.
I think he's talking about Connor's promotion.
Yeah, going to...
Oh, don't worry.
going all
I'll
the way
be
up that
putting
way.
matches up
That's-
online once I produce everything, so don't fret. I have to establish, everything else first.
Yes.
This match is. It's okay. I don't hate it.
Well, I
It
think
was
the
a
problem with
decent
this match so far is like I'm waiting for it to enter a different gear, and it has not yet. Which is fine if they're going to go for 10,000 hours, which they don't need to.
They
But
don't, actually.
The octopus.
I thought he was kneeing him in the balls.
I thought so, too.
There's a couple of
Octopus.
those moments. There's a couple of those moments where it looked like they punched each other in the dick. A couple of times. I do like what the interaction between the referee and Cody Rhodes, though. There is a spot in this that you're probably gonna like, Basement. I thought
is
it
it
was
this
great.
one?
Nope.
Hardest part of the ring?
Nope. It's
It's a bit later on in the match.
yeah.
One thing I can tell you I'm getting tired with Logan Paul is like the YouTube brigade that follows him. I get why they do it, but it's so fucking...
Overdone.
As a
it's-
wrestling
it's over-
fan...
it's overdrawn.
Yeah, as a wrestling fan, it's over... Samoa Joe? Of course, this stupid fucking asshole wearing Prime is going to get involved. Look at him.
It's one of his entourage guys. They already made mention of it.
I don't know who his entourage is.
It's the people that is on the show with him and his people, his assistants. People that fucking go get him shit.
You want a bottle of Prime? Here it is. Yeah.
He's probably one of those guys that fucking skateboards and shit. I don't fucking know.
Skateboards?
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever his entourage does.
I think they just
sit around and play video games.
Douchebags.
And there they are.
Another pair of nuts? Why?
You want to talk about Triple H's nose? Look at this motherfucker.
Yes.
Trapezoid.
So there it is, the inclusion of the...
Mm-hmm.
But it did not come from Michael Cole.
A critique? Having that happen, as well as the King of the Ring being iffy in the end, I don't necessarily like that.
What they do, I do like what they're doing here, because he gave Michael Cole's getting involved in the storyline.
He hit him with the fucking brass knuckles.
Corey Graves did really good here. Involving the...
There's been some rumblings that he might get back in the ring.
He has been medically cleared.
Oh.
But his wife has drop foot.
Well, it would be him.
Corey Graves and Logan Paul in a Raw or SmackDown.
No, I heard it's contagious.
So what was really good about that is I don't think that was supposed to happen. But Michael Cole's like, fuck it, I'm going to fucking do it anyway. And it seemed
it was
like
definitely going to happen. He
really
had the fuck. It was 100% going to happen. He had the brass knucks before the fucking match.
But they made it look like it wasn't part of the... What I'm saying, it was really good. That interaction was really good. Corey Graves gets up, stops him.
Yeah, it was executed well, but it definitely was going to happen.
I agree. I knew it was going to happen, but they made it look real. If that makes sense. That's all I'm saying. Which tells me they're going to involve Michael Cole in the middle of the matches at some point.
I mean, Logan Paul is going to be used this way for a very long time, potentially throughout his entire career, which is unfortunate because I actually think he's a better wrestler than being a catalyst for YouTube and Prime.
Agreed.
And advertising. But that's where they're going with him, and that's where he'll stay.
But he's doing a really good job. I
agree with that. It's just it's weird because as his career goes on, where he's in wrestling, I'll feel like it's more of a missed opportunity from a wrestling perspective. And yes, it's a genius marketing opportunity, but I think that's what he's become.
That's what he's always going to be. That's always what he wanted to be.
That's what he is. But I think if he's in wrestling like this, wrestling means more to him than just marketing.
Yes.
I think he is into wrestling. I think he's
got to be heavily into wrestling if he's a wrestler. Honestly believe. To put this much into it? Holy shit.
Yeah, exactly.
He's probably a lifelong fan, and he just looks at it as another marketing opportunity, but also an opportunity to do it.
To fulfill
but
some dreams,
he's not bad at it. He's at least giving the effort.
Yeah, there's a difference.
He's not bad at it. He's better than half the fucking roster.
I agree. No, I think you're missing what I'm saying.
I'm just listening to what you're saying and reacting.
Right. I think he is better than a lot of the guys out there. I think I like what they're doing with him.
Oop. Nice.
And he's another one that should never ever be a babyface.
So this is where I have a problem. Because you either use him as this marketing ploy and give him the fucking brass knucks and have all these fucking YouTubers show up, or you make him a legitimate wrestler. Yeah. You kind of can't do both to me.
No, you really can't.
Because
they're trying to...
That's what they're... He should have never kicked out of that.
No.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Because they've made him a legitimate competitor, but also a nefarious cheat that is a YouTube plug.
Here's that move that you guys were always talking about. The WWE doesn't.
Oh yeah, oh shit, vertebreaker.
It's pretty good. Missed it though. Didn't hit it. Wasn't it?
See, the vertebreaker is fine, but if you have the person too high on your back, they land on their neck,
Yeah.
and that's where it's tough. And it depends on the person doing it to the other person. You had Shane Helms doing it to people bigger than he was, and good God.
That made no sense.
Yeah.
Shane Helms produced this match.
Was that?
I think Shane Helms produced this match.
You can see that.
Hence the vertebreaker.
You know, that's why I said.
He's gonna tear his knee again doing that.
Pretty good. I don't know what that's called.
It has a name that's not twisting vertical suplex. And honestly, it's to me like a like not a finisher, but like
It's really close.
a signature move. It's
Yes.
a cool signature move. Especially since this finisher is like a twisting move.
Yeah.
They haven't done the spot that I'm talking about yet.
No.
I think it's coming though.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah,
because
yeah, it's when they have the 10 count thing coming. They have the 10 count. It's
Shut
Just
up.
don't stop
Here
telling
it
me
comes.
everything.
Here it comes.
The
Here it comes.
the
Just-
push of Logan Paul doesn't match the way they use him at times now.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
it's
Because either this guy is going to be like future face of the company, or he's going to be a marketing opportunity.
Well, how old is he?
He is not that old.
I think he's a couple years
He's
younger than me.
31 or 2. Because his brother's 28.
Damn.
29.
Yeah, come on. I'm telling you.
Uh,
if there's no like he doesn't need to stick with wrestling. He seems to really like it though. So if he did, I don't know, man.
look at Corey Graves. I just fucking love the interaction. Just fucking look.
Does
he's looking
Corey
at both of
Graves
them.
does he have a fish hook on his shirt, or is that his mic?
I think it's his
It's
mic.
his mic.
Yeah.
So they're doing the stupid rolling in before the end of the 10 count. The referees. Just pretty good storytelling here coming up.
I don't know. I see what you're looking at, Basement. It's an anchor sewn onto his
Yeah,
suit jacket.
for his headset.
So Alpha says the plane is one thing he
Oh.
never wants to go on
Pretty good.
for quite a reason.
Well, you can't in a sentence like that.
Okay.
Why don't you want to go on a plane? When
I don't
bajillion
like
people
planes,
fly
I
every
Well,
day.
That Logan Paul face, though?
yeah, he looks dead.
That's gonna be a meme. I'm
I-
surprised
I
it's
will-
not a meme yet.
I will tell you.
I mean, I don't like flying, but
No, I don't either. But what really scares me is when you fly into clouds and you just start fucking shaking.
turbulence.
Yeah, fucking hate that. Like
Yeah,
when I took off from South Dakota, we took off into the storm. Like into it. Like
Damn.
it was a thunderstorm.
I just feel like you look at it this way: you either won't fly and go nowhere,
Mm-hmm.
or
Only go
fly
where you can drive.
and risk something. But I honestly think like
So-
flying is risking getting in a car and driving. There's
Yeah.
literally no difference
Right.
in terms of accidents. Actually, in a car is higher accident level.
Higher
Correct.
accident level, but better safety, survival rate.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I think car is worse survival rate.
It is worse survival
Way
rate.
worse.
It does. I just fear of when it starts shaking.
I hope he
like,
puts the prime bottle up his ass and then jumps off the fucking top rope.
I think you'll be disappointed.
I'm so full of prime. That's just cool. I like this shot.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is pretty good.
I said he's got a great promo photo.
This
for
is pretty
Prime
good.
now.
This is him paying an homage to.
This is when they good job on them for switching it up.
Yes.
Fucking video game.
Or a movie even.
I'm dripping balls.
MH370 type case
I think
happening.
something's gonna get you. Something's gonna get you,
Something's
Alpha.
gonna get you, man. I've accepted the fact that I'm out of. I sat and talked to and he put my mind at ease on the flight out. I talked to a captain. He said turbulence, you really have nothing to worry. And Delta, who they try to avoid turbulence at all costs. They have some things on there that you can avoid turbulence on their planes. However, sometimes it just pops up.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to avoid it. It's hard to avoid it when you're flying a storm. When you're flying into clouds, you're going to have turbulence no matter what. You're going to shake a little bit.
Yeah.
But it once you get up in the air, man, it's pretty smooth riding. It's almost, especially
It's
if
weird
you have
because
something
when
to do, if you have something to do, the plane flight doesn't last that long, or something to listen to.
When I've flown, it's like as soon as you get the takeoff underway, if it's a smooth flight, it feels surreal. Like you're not actually there. Like outside of like it being like terribly uncomfortable and knowing you're in a plane, like the idea of being so high above the earth does not exist.
But yet it does.
It does, but mentally for me, I can divorce myself from the idea.
Until all of a sudden...
Until we crash into the earth and I die.
Yeah.
And then I had no control over it anyway, so it's going to happen.
Right. I've accepted it. I've accepted it, but it is...
No, not the Asian guy, ref.
Oh, did he do the 10 count thing?
Yes,
where
he did.
He told him, don't do it because he
No,
needs to learn a
breaker.
lesson.
Crack.
That is a rough move, man, I will say. Such a high impact.
And very believable.
But this is what I mean, like,
Planes-
Logan Paul had to okay getting this move done to him. I honestly think he loves wrestling, and I would like more for him than being the gimmick.
I agree.
At some point.
The whistleblowers for what?
Boeing.
Whatever, man.
They're
Every airline's
safe-
fucking
they're
corrupt.
Safe, they're safer than a car, Aaron. I'm going to tell you that right
I got
now.
in a plane where the fucking landing gear didn't come down, and we fucking circled around the airport for 4 hours. I got into a plane that couldn't take off. Because, I'm scaring him, but whatever. That couldn't take off because they were bringing it apart from across the city. So he sat in the plane for like 4 hours until it took off.
But once they get, their mechanics are really good at what they do. So
Think about the lawsuits.
Oh,
Think
here
about
it
the
comes.
lawsuits, goddammit. DJ Khaled?
It's not DJ Khaled.
Oh,
Khaled.
Khaled.
DJ Khaled! You know who he is.
It's not DJ Khaled.
It is,
It
man.
is not.
It's to me.
Well, it's not.
To me, it is.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking end you. It is not.
It's real to me, JP. I kind of hate this. I hate the triple fucking everything. Well, I gotta do my move 3 times to beat somebody. Why? It's Logan Paul, for fuck's sakes.
There we go.
It's not like you're beating Roman Reigns. This is the same Roman Reigns finish.
Well, on that note,
I don't
ladies
like-
and germs,
I don't like
must
the
depart.
fucking triple finisher from him all the time.
I get you 100%, man.
I must bid you all adieu because I am deteriorating and I must be up in a few hours, so it's going to be a fun breakfast. You guys have a good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
You too.
Alright, take your he's gone.
Yep,
And he's gone.
Okay, we're still good. We're not showing it.
Do you think like
Can you stop
that?
sharing your screen so I can shut it off?
Yes, I can. Do you think he needed to do the triple threat finisher to beat Logan Paul?
No, I agree with
So
you.
if that's gonna be what he does moving forward to beat anybody he faces, it's already old for me. but that's just me.
Yeah. I hear you. It's gonna. No.
Yeah, like he pulled out a vertebraker and 3 finishers to be Logan fucking Paul.
Yeah.
I know.
So is he the Undertaker or Roman Reigns now? That was, I don't know.
7. It was a 7.5 out of 10 for me. It's best match on the card.
I think the last match was a bit better because this match was like very prototypical WWE main event, but featuring people that shouldn't need that prototypical ending.
I got you.
I still think it was a good match.
Yes, I would say it was a little bit better. So I've given 6.5. I think the first match was a 6. I think I gave it a 6. Second match for me was which one?
It was the same one for all of us.
The IC title match. That was 6.5, 7.
I mean, I think Triple H just comes through with the 7s out of 10s
all
the fucking time.
Then the third match was like 4.5 out of 10.
That really hurt.
Fourth match, I would say the wrestling was 7 out of 10. I don't agree with the finish. Only way I see it working is what we discussed.
Yeah.
And the main event maybe a 7.75 out of 10.
I honestly feel like the last match, the Gunther match, is actually like because I was so caught up in the finish, it's actually hurt more by the final match being the way that it went.
Yes.
I do feel like the final match was fun and it was hyped up well and there was a lot of like different things happening in it.
Mm-hmm.
But in no world should Cody heavily struggle with Logan Paul like that. And also he basically had the same match you had with Roman Reigns against fucking Logan Paul. So what's the deal here? Is he just hanging on by his teeth for everybody he fights?
Yeah, I hear you. I think he's
still a fun match.
I think he's gonna still have his. He's gonna have a couple of those matches here.
I think they're really trying to continue to tell like an underdog story where he's the champion and you can't do that anymore.
Agreed.
Well, at one point in time, does he just become the champion instead of trying to like retain it all the time?
100% agree.
I don't know if it'll happen or if he'll lose it. To be honest,
I
before
don't think
that
it's going
happens,
to be at the next WrestleMania.
You think he's going to hold for more than a year?
No.
You think he's going to drop it?
I think he could lose to Gunther after he loses at SummerSlam because that's the Bash at Berlin, and he gets another shot. Then I'm okay with Gunther.
I could see that. I could see him losing at SummerSlam only to like win it again and turn heel. He has to.
Yes.
For the next time he holds the belt, or if they want to stop this from being like, I honestly think like this guy is going to get boring in a month or two.
I hear you.
So he either loses it or he turns heel. Yeah. And turning heel, I think he needs more time. Triple H is loving time.
Yeah. Agreed.
He does love his time.
So that being said, I think that's the end of the show. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about real quick, Basement, or are we good?
No, I don't really have anything on the mind. I'm good to go.
I want to thank So I would give the entire show maybe a 7 out of 10. Maybe.
I think I'll probably settle at like 7.25.
Yeah, it's about
I want to almost go 7.5, but then that Women's King of the Ring and the Men's King of the Ring and the final match, like the way they worked out booking wise, actually the matches were fine. Actually, the wrestling in this show for the most part, I'd probably give a 7.75. Yeah. But some of the storytelling back to back at the end, yeah.
They did a couple of good storytelling things, right? A couple of them they didn't.
Yeah. So I'm with you. I think we're all in the same kind of boat. 7 and 10 is
with that said, I want to thank everybody for joining us. Trust me, flying isn't as bad as I make it out to be. It's just sometimes whatever. Liv Morgan.
It's scary, but it's like everything else. You don't have control of.
Liv Morgan can fucking just go away.
I don't think any of us really care about the storyline, but at least it's being told intelligently.
I can't stand Liv Morgan. I think Liv Morgan is a horrible wrestler. I think she's horrible.
I don't think she's horrible. I think you hate her more than she needs to be hated in terms of wrestling.
Okay.
She's not horrible, but she's not good. She is like honestly, you throw her in the fucking Diva era, she'd dominate in terms of wrestling.
I hear you.
But it's not the Divas era anymore.
Well,
I know, but she's also like she is not horrible. Like I don't see the horribleness in her wrestling. I don't see the robotic shit.
So, I will go with the 7 out of 10. Liv Morgan can go piss up her rope. So with that said, everybody have a great night. We'll talk to you Wednesday, maybe.
I don't know what's happening to me, and my work's fucking killing
me. Yeah, I hear you. That's why it's a maybe.
So we'll see everybody
definitely
shortly.
On Friday.
We'll see you on Friday for sure for HGGM. I think it's the Go Home show.
Yes.
No. Yes, it is the Go Home show. I will not be there, but Heather will be. I have a
work thingy.
So everybody have a great night. Stay safe. Be well. We'll talk to you later.
Peace out.
Bye.